Hello, everybody. How's everyone doing? Porquill, Lim, meow, I see you. Rebooting, did I read that right? Did you say that you have to go to bed? It's not me in focus. What is it focusing on? Oh, no, I'm back.
You a go-go, baby.
Yo,
Yeah.
Nightwolf.
Afternoon, Paul. How has your day been today? And
A bit
nice
blurry.
choice of the CL.
Mate, you can't beat the classics. While I was listening to that, I was listening to the drums and the way those kicks just sort of... There's something about the way that analog records that kind of crunchy distortion that just feels warm. You know, I miss that kind of sound. Don't really get that with digital these days. They try and recreate it, but it's never the same. No, I've had a nice day. I didn't shave today. Emma, thank you so much.
2 years with Paul can't beat a great cameraman.
2 years. You must be the first one, right? You must be the first one. Do I have anything for 2 years? Suppose I need to get something for 2 years, don't I? I don't think I have an emote for it, but thank you so much, Emma, for the 2 years. Good lord, who knew we'd be here after all this time? Appreciate you, thank you so much. I'm cat house sitting over my friend's house. Nice. But why are you... My hours are switched around. My soul lives in Japan time. Oh my god. Well, technically, if you're going to bed now, yeah, that would be appropriate. 9... Technically, it's nearly 10 p.m. here. So technically, you're correct, I would say. Yo, Audrey, welcome in. How you been? Hopefully you're doing well. Afternoon, other time zones, everyone, how are we doing? Yes. Is it a surprise? I normally go live at 8 p.m. at least. I'm a bit later than usual today because I was sat down doing a bunch of stuff and I was like, why am I doing this off stream and I could just be hanging out with you guys and doing the same thing? Because, like, I'm going over the schematics for this board game stream that we've got coming up for Connor's channel, and I'm like, I don't think I'm going to have enough time to set it up before the stream starts because I can see it being a we'll do it on the day type of approach. But I thought, you know what, rather let me just start from scratch. I'll go online and we can just chat, bing chilling, enjoy ourselves while I'm doing it. I'm also doing RPG Maker, yes. I tell you what, every time I open up a tutorial on RPG Maker, it makes me not want to do it more because I look at how good everyone else's projects and ideas and styles are, and I'm like, that's so far out of reach from what I'm trying to do. I just want the character to hit a button. And I'm like, that's not filling me with... But I'm seeing them like with these flowing fogs and tree leaves falling down majestically and figures that are like 5 times bigger than the default size. I'm like, bruh. That's my brain, right? That's my brain. Everyone sucked at first. True. True. You know, like me, I'm spreading myself too thin, but unfortunately, it is what it is. It is what it is. What was that about sticking to a diet? I saw something saying about a diet there. What was that? What? You say that and look how janky Chillers was. Yeah, I guess. But at least with Chillers, like, they're original. It's their own engine, right? Whereas I'm using RPG Maker, which is like, everyone's game looks the same on that kind of thing. Speaking of Chillers, I know I showed it on my story, but yeah, there he is, my favorite. Gotcha. Bing! Look at him. And I didn't show it on the video, but that's an eject button. Like you push that in, and it makes the tape come out. This is such a good gacha. I'm so happy with it. I don't want to waste the battery, although you can replace it. I like that. Like they've obviously made it easy to replace the battery as well. Maybe I should just leave it on. Maybe you should just have it right there. Cute as hell. It's very, very cool. I need something like this for my dollhouse. You do. I think they have like a bunch of them. There's one of this one. There's another one with the convenience store film coming out. That's another TV screen that you can have. And there's another one on the store that's the question mark. A bit ominous as to what that would be. I'm assuming it's a still frame of something. Maybe it's a secret ticket to the movie. Who knows? But yeah, I have been going through a lot of my stuff at the moment, trying to figure out story and assets on the game end, and then on the other end, I've been trying to figure out this upcoming shoot, which is going to be quite a big one. It's the first time Connor's using his space for the board games. However, it's not all the gear that's been bought will arrive in time, so I'm having to go through a lot of my old gear because. Some of the cameras are micro 4/3, So I haven't used Micro Four Thirds cameras in a long time. That's like GH5 / Blackmagic era Paul. So right now I'm like, what one did I have? What one did I get rid of? I know I've got a 12 to 35. I'll put the list on this. Is this the video game idea mentioned on Nick's? What? Well, maybe, probably. I don't know. I don't know where I've mentioned it. I've said too much already there. I shouldn't be giving you any kind of hints as to me doing something like that. You should just appear after half a year. Forget. Everyone forget. I'm not going to mention it anymore on stream. Just have drones circle around the table. Technically, we could. I would wear fun socks, Soup. I mean, I do anyway. What am I wearing today? Oh. Today I always wear fun socks. Life's more fun with happy socks. Fly a drone over the table. I suppose technically because, like, you can get microphones with noise isolation. Technically it's possible. Time Lord socks. Wibbly wobbly timey wimey indeed. I used to wear elf socks during Christmas at work. Why only Christmas? Come on. I actually have a pair of socks that have a skull with a Santa hat on. And I'm like, I got them Christmas Day. I want to wear them, but it's off season, and I don't want to be that guy. So I'm like, are they going to sit in the drawer, and then I'm going to forget next year, and I'm actually going to use them? I'm hoping it's the latter. I do need to use them. The worst one was the Orion beer ones I got from Okinawa. Did I tell you? I think I did, right? I got the Orion beer ones, so it's like yellow socks with a white tip at the end, so it looked like a beer. And they're like the second time I wore them, they had a freaking hole in them. I was like, shit. I must not have cut my toenails the day I wore them. Unbelievable. I probably worked out in them, to be honest with you. Would the propellers from the drone cause the cards in the board game to fly around? There's only one way to find out. Only one way to find out, Audrey. Wear them in July. These, well, they look like fireworks, do they? That would kind of make sense. Color coordinate my socks with ties. Yeah, I would always, 100%. Normally, I would go for color coordinating my socks with my ties or my belt. 100%. I think that's what it's like, a splash of color here with a splash of color that matches there in the socks. I think that goes down really smooth, especially if you're wearing a suit. I still love, probably my favorite colored socks are the ones I got with the Van Gogh. The blue on them is so good. They still look great. No holes on them. Another little cheeky trick I found out as well, in case you're interested in getting socks like this, wash them inside out and dry them inside out, because the colors will last longer when you, especially if you put them outside to dry them. Brother, ooh. I don't really use a tumble dryer here. That's why my clothes still fit. One other channel I follow here, a voice actor, is all about socks, to be sure. Really? Really? They're about socks, are they? I'm intrigued to know what brand is their specialty. Lots and lots of drones. Well, I mean, we are Bing chilling. We can make it a little bit China. I don't know if you caught this, but yeah, I'm having this today, by the way. Speaking of Orion, I had this in the fridge. It's been lying there for like 3 months, so I thought, fuck it, let's have it. This is apple tea sour. A cheeky 3%er. It's alright. It's not really my go-to, to be honest with you. But it is an apple tea. Color coordinated socks depends on if you're going out like that or not. Inside, I go for the silliest mismatched socks. I think my OCD would get annoyed if I had mismatched socks. I think that would trigger me with every step. I don't know, just me. However, I can't really, I don't know. I want to say I would feel that way, but then again, I'm also wearing socks that are clearly not the same color as the trousers I'm wearing or the shirt I'm wearing. So does it really matter that much? Maybe it's time for me to reevaluate my mishmashing of socks. Orion Wata is so good. This, it's alright. I mean, I'm not really a chew-high kind of person. I normally like if I normally have a whiskey straight, right? So, at this point, you're just drinking calories, but it was in the fridge. I must have seen it in the store. Normally, you know, I like to experiment and try things once. So I'm like, I see something in the store, I'm like, why not? Give me that. I'll give it a try. I've actually got an alcohol-free lemon and lime in the fridge. I'll try that after. One Orion sock and a Guardian sock on the other side. I look good in blue socks. Red socks I don't have. I need a good pair of red socks, actually. Maybe we should go down the route and check that out. Oi, oi, mate. Welcome in. How you doing? Sockman Paul. Another one on the list. Throw it in the Discord. Apologies for yesterday. What did you do, Itchy? What did you do? You were serious about something? I'm sure everything's fine, Itchy. Don't worry. Just don't do it again. Whatever it was, I'm sure you're fine. If you're wearing smart attire, I'd always wear socks that go with the outfit, normally black. I wore black socks for so many years, and I'm telling you now, Taz, as someone whose profession requires that I predominantly wear black, it's my one personality that I'm allowed to have, right? It's got to be a black top, black trousers, black coat, black shoes. Let me have the socks. It's my one little personality that I can just sort of like go, wee, this is me. You know? It works great. Do I know any good British pubs in Tokyo? We talk about it all the freaking time, mate. Hobgoblin. Hobgoblin. It is the British pub. Roppongi. The one in Shibuya thankfully shut down. It was absolutely shit. It was taken over by the owner's wife. They separated. And she didn't give a shit about it, clearly. So it went down the drain. So yeah. Roppongi. Hobgoblin. Job done. You'll get everything you need there as well. Camera socks, Paul? I don't... Hang on. Wait. Do camera socks exist? I don't have a pair of socks with cameras on them. That feels off-brand. Do I have chat in here? I don't, do I? How do I... Oh, you're down there. I should bring you over here, shouldn't I? It's better if I put you up here. Whoop. Right, Amazon counter. Camera socks. Ooh, not gonna lie. That colour's popping. I think I prefer the blue down here though. But that colour is certainly popping. Sagey. That's freaking expensive for a pair of socks though. Jeezy crazy. Mind you, I normally get the socks for Christmas from my mum, you know. She's normally stocking them up throughout the year when she finds a good one and gives them to me. Oh, but it looks good though. Hey? I don't even have brown shoes, but that looks good. I'm just saying. Socktopus. What a great name for a store, Elf. What? Why the donation called XML? Wait, what? XML? What's that? Extra medium large. You need that pattern as a complete suit. I think I do. I think you're right. What the Wait, what? Are these historical figures? They got a Van Gogh paint. Isn't that That's Van Gogh, isn't it? That's the Van... Oh, these look sick. I mean, I don't skate, but I would have had them. That's Van Gogh, right? Starry Night? Alright, yeah, I need a pair. And I'll be real sick fun, sunshine, if I have a pair, right? Add it to the list and wait for the socks to go on sale. That's not a bad idea. I mean, this is obviously not my Amazon account. But we started with cameras and now look where we are. What the fuck is that? There's like some weird blueprint schematic thing going on here. What's this all about, huh? What? Wait, what? What? Which is it? Amazon? I shoot people for fun. That should probably be on my t-shirt, but I think I might get, like, put to one side and asked what it means. If you can read this, I'm too tired to shoot. That's pretty funny. You have a pair of Chili's socks? That sounds great. I should try and get some more fun socks. But my God, they're expensive. Oh, hang on a minute. Is this for all of them? Wait. Oh, this is a pair of 6. Whoa, that's not a bad deal. That's for a pair of 6 at least. A 6-pack. That's not a bad deal. It's a consideration. Corgi one's quite cute. What? Oh, they got Reflexology on here? I used to go to Reflexology when I was growing up. These were fantastic. Kakarot, it has been a long time. How you been? Welcome in. Is it weird that I saved an empty can of a mediocre craft beer because it has a Starry Night inspired graphic? No, that sounds like the right reason to do that, Daki. I ended up drinking the Monkey Brew. I was going to try and keep that, the one that Connor got made, and I was like, this is just going to look bad. It's going to taste bad if I don't open it and have it. So I had it. I've still got the bottle down there after all this time. These are good, but they're like, you need someone to touch your feet, you know? Otherwise it's not going to work. Ooh. Oh, I thought that was some scales on her toes then. Gonads? Is gonads an actual word? I thought gonads was like, pick them into gonads. I thought that was like a British slang for like testicles or something. That actually means something. I legit didn't know that was an actual word. I now buy it only from Primark. Yeah. I mean, there's nothing wrong with Primarni, to be honest with you. Especially if it's a wear once and then throw it away. The nads can go. The nads will go. Alright. Anyway, that's my Amazon run for the time being. What I'm trying to do is for a board game stream check. It's tricky. I'm trying to think, maybe it's better to do like a representation on something like this. Is that another way to get rid of the thing, the outline? Because we've got like a table here, right? Shame that this doesn't have like a pen feature. Oh, maybe, hang on. Maybe Pixel Matter Pro would be better. Hang on. Let me see. Maybe a pen feature's easier. Slay the Spire board game. I don't know what game they're playing. I think he's sent out the list of games he has and said, pick one. That's as far as I know. Here, make it black, because otherwise it's gonna annoy everyone. There we go. Now you can see how good my skills are with a tablet. Time to channel my inner pirate software. So this is obviously not the size of his studio. Can I do like a... It's more like that kind of space, right? Because he's already showed it. So he has his main streaming computers here. The wall is there. Oh, he's got this little bit down here, isn't he? Right over there is like his little conclave den that he doesn't know what to do with stuff. And then we've got basically the giant board game area here. It's not that big. You've got the big monkey here as well. And then a bunch of stuff over here. The table that's here is movable, so don't have to worry about that. The question is... Oh, there's a sofa here as well, right? Oh, maybe this way. It's okay. I just have to make sure my voice gets low enough so that you make it sound like I'm super sexy, right? If I can make my voice sound lower than normal, that means I'm a pro dev. Whose place is this? This is Connor's. He did do a reveal of it, so I'm not giving any spoilers per se. Now the question is, it gets hard. How many freaking cameras do we put around this freaking thing to make it work? I think we obviously need... So, hang on, let's do like... I don't know how many guests there are coming. I'm going to assume it's 1, 2, 3, 4. I would assume. What's his address? Oh, one sec. I'm just gonna put it in at the end there. Yeah. The lens gets the reflections. Oh, the CPL. I don't have them for Micro Four Thirds, sadly. But yeah, that even it's not even the reflection though as well, because it's the light, right? He's got the light reflecting off it, so the light's going to be piercing through it regardless. The actual frames need the CPL on them, you know? I don't think it would be 6. I think 5 max, but we'll say 4 for now. But so with that in mind, you're going to think camera-wise, you probably need one wide to get all of them in shot, right? And then I don't know if he wants to have another one like here to get a zoomed in shot maybe of just 2. In which case you might want another one there. Yeah, these 2. And then on top of all this, you've got probably 1, maybe 2 overheads. Because you want it to be seeing the table itself, right? Or whatever the board game is. That's where it gets complicated. And then, don't you only really need 1 on the rail and the seat? Probably. I mean, I don't, because I'm fairly certain people are probably going to want an overview of the entire table, but they might want another one, like here, that's like proper zoomed in, like really zoomed in on whatever they're playing, you know? So one's like an overview overhead and one's like properly zoned in. And then you look at it like this. Now we have to think of the other complication. It's a bigger one, really. Every one of these has got to have a HDMI cable going into a switcher of some kind, right? So that you can switch between the cameras. It gets even more complicated when we start doing that. You need shots of the player's player right in front of them. I think we'd have to do an overhead wide for that, maybe? 1 over the table, 1 for each player. It depends on the game. I think 5 cameras max, otherwise it starts getting a bit complicated, because I'm not going to be the one in charge of handling this. I'm doing it for now, but I'm not going to be taking over permanently for this. So I'm trying not to make it too complicated. What one do you mean, Kat? D&D ones have a dice camera. Can you give me an example of a channel that shows how they do it, and then I'll have a look? I don't mind looking up a channel to see how they set theirs up. Isn't the switcher wireless? No, the switcher has to be plugged into a wall, but the HDMI cables from each camera have to go into the switcher, and then the switcher itself needs to have a HDMI into the actual streaming PC, right? Will I partake in the game? I will not. I am unfortunately going to be the cameraman for the day. Who knows? Maybe I'll be a guest one day, but that's not how it works. When I'm working, as you know. You can switch between wide angle to holding from time to time. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Because I don't even know how to use the switcher. It's the standard one, or the pro version that most people know. You know, the Blackmagic thing that everyone uses. One of those ones. Just use drones. Yeah, we said that, Frank. Unfortunately, I don't think the mics are good enough yet. That's the other thing we've got to discuss after this is mics. But yeah. Ideally, what you want is a shot of like picture-in-picture, right? You want 1 wide shot and 1 zoomed-in shot of just the table, and then you can flick between the 2. And then occasionally you would switch to one person, whoever if let's say they've got a roll of dice, you want to focus on that person, right? Because remember, these cameras, they're meant to be stationary. They're not meant to be manned. They're not going to be movable. Once they're in their position, the only way to adjust the angle would be to zoom in and out. 5-to-1 switch. Yeah. They come with a remote to switch, really, mate? That'd be interesting. I know there's a way to remotely make them like tap to focus as well, because that's another issue. Because if it's autofocus and it's always hunting, depends on the brand as to whether they'd be good. Yeah, I'll double check it for sure. Get a boom mic. I think a boom mic would be better, Fat Tam. But I think Connor wants lavs. Although I'm sure he's open to a boom if we want to use it. I think 2 boom mics overhead would be more than enough. If there's 4 players, why not 1 cam between 2 players' shoulder? Maybe if they want to show their hand. Well, the problem is that, obviously if you've seen Mudan's video, you know that this area is off limits. Connor had it blurred, right? So the only way to put a camera over their shoulder is to show that. So I don't think he wants to show that angle. Maybe wrong. Might change his mind. I think the boom would be mountable anywhere because he's got railings. He's got a rail here, here, and here. So he's got railings over the top on the ceiling. So it would be very easy to set up a boom pole. And he has got a Rode NTG5 because that's what we used for the RVs sometimes. I think he's got 2. If not, I can give him 1. I've got a Synchro that I don't use. No curtains. Maybe. If he doesn't... he's got... He does have curtains, although there is one thin line of light that comes through one of them. That's kind of annoying from a lighting point of view. But yeah, I guess maybe if he uses curtains, yeah, that could work. Although there's barely any space. We'd have to move the table up if he wants to use it here. Because there's barely any space for people to walk through here. But that's one area. So this is one of the issues. Because if you're using the switcher, you're not using the PC. So that means someone needs to monitor this, OBS, but also monitor what camera angle is being used, right? There's 2 different stations that one has to be in charge of there. So the other element, that's a bit of a pain. Back up. Yeah, boop. Would be, actually no, I can just do it the same fucking thing I'm doing. Hold on. Is I need to figure out mics. 1 wide isometric shot and 1 top down is enough. The thing is, I don't know what game he's playing. You know? If it's Dungeons and Dragons, the focus of the dice is super important, right? And you got to make sure they don't throw it too far down the table, otherwise the camera's going to be set for one area and it's not there. Or it could be playing like the Squire game, right? You can have online Elgato Stream Deck, by the way, to allow remote switching. Online Elgato Stream Deck. What's that? Oh, I got one of these. You mean these things? Yeah, I got one. I got one of them. Honestly, though, whenever I've used it, it's a bit finicky. Sometimes you'll push the button and suddenly the software just stops working for no reason. Maybe that might be a Mac issue because I use a Mac, but wouldn't it be easier to use this latest YouTube video? Well, I mean, I already know what the room looks like. Like my point of view is this is I know what I'm visualizing in my head. So like, if you want to check it out, though, it's a great video. I highly recommend it. Filmed really well. Elgato has a virtual version since then. Oh, really? I try not to use too much software or plugins and things when I stream because, like, it's already doing quite a lot of heavy lifting with all my little assets. With my camera, this little guy here, the alerts, you, and then when I start gaming even more with the blue screen. So I try not to do too much stuff at once, plus the music. Gotta be careful every now and then. Anyway, let me go here. So I actually think maybe this software is better. What's the one I used to use? Is it? Hang on. I used to use a software. Was it Mind Map? They went subscription though, which was super annoying. What's one that's like a mind tree? Anyone know any good Mindtree? Also, I hate the way Apple have now changed their setup. They've changed the way they do this. I used to be able to make my own page, so I knew where something was every time. Now they only give you this much, and it's like your most frequently used things, and then everything else is alphabetical. Whereas I used to be able to put a whole screen with one page of what I want to get to, and it stayed where it was. So I don't know why this feels like a step backwards for me. I don't know why they did this. You can't pin stuff, only the top, and the top bit is like it moves based on what you was last using. Obviously, I used this last, right? Diagram apps. I think it was called Mind Map. Hang on, let me see if I got it on my phone still. I think I might have got rid of it because they went subscription. I was like, nah. Back to Notepad drawing. It might have to be, yeah, it might have to be. Hang on. Let me have a look in here. I'll look on the back end. Mind you, I might say it's called Mind something, and that might be completely the wrong name. It's kind of like a time tree, where you write something down and then it connects it automatically and opens up a new connection and stuff. It used to be very good for work. Draw.io. Mind Map. It was my map. Yeah, maybe I stopped. Maybe I didn't. Mind. Take it off my computer. No worries, Rice. Thanks for hanging out. I bet a good day and have a good rest. Have a good sleep. What did you say? Draw.io. What's that? Draw.io. Complicated. Ah, that looks good though. Don't think I can do it on stream though. Describe your diagram. Start now. No, don't want to start. No, it wants me to download stuff. What? This is the kind of thing you meant. I meant though. You're right. You're right. It is this kind of thing. Fuck it. I'll just make it in this. You can connect things in here. Right. So, I think this is. This is going to be the Rodecaster Duo. And into that... Uh-oh. Made the back black. Oop. Into that, we'll go... It's going to get messy really fast, isn't it? Everything's going to be black. I put a black background on this so it'd be easier for everyone to see, but 2 XML, 2 times 2, or 2 times 3.5 to XML. XLR. Cables. That's what goes in there. And then what they are is, I think he's gonna want to use the DJI mics. 3 receivers. So they'll go into this plug, which will go into this, and that will allow the audio to get compression and a limiter on it. And then obviously with the DJI mic receivers, it depends. Like if he's only got 4 guests, he only needs 1 receiver, which it makes it easier if it's just 4 guests. But I think max he probably wants 6, 5 or 6. So that would cover that because this would be 8. Yo.
If you use the Start Now option on Draw.io, it's an online editor, no download needed. At least for PC, I use it all the time for work.
Oh, thank you. Okay, well, let's see. Start. Yo, thank you so much. Cool. All right, well, where was we? Unfortunately, I've actually got to learn how to use it as well. That's the hard part. Natural, thanks so much. Welcome back in. 2 years. 2 years. You absolute legend, you. That's so fucking awesome. I don't know how to use this software, so I'm gonna do my best to try and figure it out. How do you put text down? A Rodecaster Duo. How do you connect something? Is it with this? How do I make a connection? Connect it. Connect the dots. Connect it. Click on the blue dots to connect something. Wait, what? Blue dots. Oh, I got it. Nice, thank you. And then we drag it up, I guess. Nice. Okay. We're learning new software, chat. Text. 2 times 3.5 to XLR. Technically, the arrow's the wrong way around. It should be the other. It should be the other way around. How do I delete that? That. Yeah. It's gonna go into that. Maybe it's easier to just say DJI receive. It might not be DJI. You might want to go Holyland. I don't know, but Holyland would be a lot cheaper. What the XLR? And then this would mean that we get up to 8 microphones potentially in 2 receivers, which would work really, really well. You should do it in PowerPoint. Yo, Payne, welcome in. Can I start a new one over here? So we've got up to 8 mics for guests. That's fine. And then this thing needs to also... Where the fuck would you put it though? Hang on, let's go back here. He's going to have space for this to go on this desk then, isn't he? Because the Rodecaster's going to have to go on here, unless the Rodecaster goes here. Because he's got to get the audio in. Right? You can't... He's going to have to take out his Elgato mic setup and replace it with the Rodecaster Duo and put that in OBS so that OBS uses that as the main source of audio. Gets complicated, doesn't it? And the thing is, we've got to plan all of this. I'm probably going to be given max an hour, maybe an hour and a half to get this all set up before the stream goes live. It's going to get even more maniacal. What's this for? This is for Connor's board game stream that he wants to do. Is it next week? For that. Could you use his old PC? I don't think so. Connor likes to record in 4K. I record in 1080. I just have a nice high bit rate for mine, but Connor likes to record everything in 4K, so it makes it a little bit harder. Oh, and that's another thing. So that switcher doesn't allow you to record each individual screen. So when we go live, you got to make sure every camera is recording internally, because you want each camera's footage separate so that you can upload the fullest quality. Mudan's gonna have a heart attack, man. It's too much in my opinion. He's gonna have a nightmare. He wants his VODs to be high quality. I get it. And he doesn't want to miss a moment, right? But that's just gonna be like so much footage to go through. Think about it. I can't. As someone who's edited a cyclethon with 2 weeks worth of footage, I can't even fathom like the thought of, if this is like a stream that is doing a board game for like 4 hours? Are you going to use boom mics? No, I think he wants to use lavs. Oh, we don't use timecode, Tech Man. We don't use timecode. Honestly, with the way technology is these days, you don't really need it. It's pretty good with doing it on Mac. The thing is, what's like bugging me is that it's the craziest part is that for years I've been struggling with using lav mics with cameras because we had to use the 3.5 into the camera, which means that you're using technically the preamps from the camera still. And it wasn't until, I don't think I have one here. It wasn't until I discovered the hot shoe approach. See if I can show you what I mean. Thank you for the draw.io though. I will use that in future. I'll get to learn it better. Is it a hot shoe or a cold shoe? I can never fucking remember. DJI. Got it. Is this the only picture they have of it? I mean, this doesn't really look like much to look at. They haven't really done a good job of showing what it looks like. I've got one on top of the camera here. I'll show you this one. This. So that goes into the electronic hot shoe of the camera. And then this end is the USB-C. The receiver goes into this. And the reason that's important is because it effectively bypasses the camera's usually shitty preamps, let's be honest. Because they're cameras. They're not meant to be the best audio source, right? They're just, the audio and the cameras are like an afterthought for these companies. They're thinking of camera, right? Because normally, most professional shoots, you would separate the audio team from the filming team. But because of that one device, which doesn't cost a lot of money, it bypasses the camera's preamp and allows you to use the actual receiver for your lab mics. So that's the audio it's getting digital. And it also means that all these new limiters and compressors that the current receivers have built into them work the way they're intended. So when someone shouts, you don't get your ears blown off. Very important. Pete mentioned he has a collab he's very excited about. Ooh, well, hopefully that's him. I honestly don't know. I don't know, but if it is, cool. Hope all the audio is good enough to match separate audio, scratch audio. Well, I mean, yeah, yeah, because you can't hit record at the right time at the same time, can you? I don't know. It's going to be very hard. I think it's going to be a learning experience for us all. I'm trying to logistically think of all the possible things that could go wrong so that I can help. Tardis, hey, how you doing? Welcome in. 22 months, by the way. Close to that 2-year mark. How you been? Love the board. Yeah, I hope the board game isn't too complicated as well, because otherwise I'm not going to know the rules, and like, it's one thing trying to follow along on a camera. Some take hours to go through the manual during first game. Really? Well, I think maybe for the first stream. I like the way that sorry, Fat Tam. They got triggered by the word Rails D. They got triggered by that phrase, unfortunately. I would assume it's a game that they're all familiar with for the first time. Otherwise, yeah, that's going to be a bit like, let's go over the manual. It would take a bit too long, right? Like it lowers the audio if there's a high-pitched voice. Yes, Slim. Yeah, that's what the limiter does. So it squashes down the audio. Which is why when I film with anyone now, I use that, and then the editors can technically use that audio from inside the footage. Yo, Wispy, thank you so much for the 15 months. Welcome back in, you swinger viver. Yeah, behave. Hope you're doing well. Let us know how your week's going. Audio desync is going to be a frequent issue. If he wants to record internally, yes. I think with the switcher, you can record one screen. Like the main one, that the feed that's going out, you can record that. So I think, if anything, he should be using that and record that. The problem is, I think he wants to record all internally just in case something happens and it's not caught on stream, so he has it, kind of thing, you know? I mean, that's why he wants it. I hope so, because sending up 5 cameras with 4K is not fun, especially 60p. I played such a game with some friends of mine in the past. It was the only time we played it because it was so complicated. Really? That bad? What was the name of the game out of interest? I'll tell Connor to steer clear of it. I honestly think they should just play Cockroach Poker. Play Cockroach Poker, job done. Easy. I'm glad to hear you've been doing good, TARDIS. Glad to hear that. Any backup cameras, any backup mics, any backup... Oh, no, Pain. Don't even get me started on it. The backup is stream ends and we just sit around a fire and have marshmallows. Connor could send out the manual first so everyone can read up. Well, I think he's mentioned on his stream who the, apparently one guest is. I don't think they need a manual if it's who I think it is. And it would be interesting if it is them, because I haven't seen them since I filmed a Crane Game video with them. So that would be interesting. I would love to know the file size of 5 cameras. Well, you won't find out from me, Fat Tam, because I'm not going to be in charge of that. Thank you very much. Play Uno. Uno would be fun, but you need mouse to play Uno. You need, technically, the Vane gang for Uno. What is Cockroach Poker? Danny, Cockroach Poker's great. It's basically... Call My Bluff. Without numbers. So you get a bunch of cards with different animals on them. I think I've got the box over here. That. So you get given a bunch of cards with a camera that doesn't want to focus on them. You really want to focus on me now, don't you, camera? How about this? How'd you like that? There we go. So you get a bunch of cards with different animals on them. And the idea is you get, let's say there's four of you on the table, and then you pick one. I don't know what card you've got, you don't know what I've got, and then you basically say, this card is a snake. And then you have to decide if you believe me or not. If it's not a snake and you say it is a snake, you now have to have that card face down in front of you for the rest of the game. If you're right though, I have to have it face down in front of me for the rest of the game. Now the thing is, you want to try and get 4 of the same animal. If you get 4 of the same animal, you lose. So whoever gets 4 of the same animal at the end of the day, everyone else wins. There is one thing you can do to mitigate it. You can say, I'm going to pass, which means you have to look at the card you was given, and then you have to give it to someone else, and then you can either lie and say it's not a cockroach, or it is a cockroach. You can only do it once. Like, you can't continuously do it, I mean. It's a really fun game, and it's a great way of checking people's bluff. Because you kind of like, you have to lie to win, right? So it's a great little psychological game that you can play together. I've played it with Chris and Dave, one of Chris's editors. It was a lot of fun, and we had a good time with it when he was in England. Good morning, Regina. How you doing? Welcome in. What about the Mind game you played with your mum? I see now. I love that game in group settings. I think it's hilarious. Connor does have the Mind, by the way. He does have it. But I don't know if it works on a stream. I don't know how I made it work on a stream, to be honest. I think because my mum was getting annoyed with me. But yeah, who knows? Maybe he'll play it. We'll see. But this game in particular, I think this is the kind of game that I think would be really fun with someone like Ludwig. Just because I just know him, right? He's good at calling bluffs and likes to play games. And he's good at shit talking. So I think he'd be really good at a game like this. So the next RV, if there is one and he's there, hopefully, I would recommend bringing this. I will recommend saying we should play this on a stream, because I think that would be really funny to see the reactions with each other. I've played a few card games over the years. I've played Exploding Kittens a few months back. I've never heard of Exploding Kittens. What's that? Yeah, Meow made it. It's great. It's genuinely it's a really fun game if you can play with friends. It's up to 2 players. You can play with 2 players. But it's just fun to call people's bluffs out. So the thing is, once you start seeing someone with 3 of the same animal, you start thinking, should we team up to get rid of this person? So now that person's constantly getting attacked and they're like, are you real? Are you not real? I don't know. It's pretty funny. It was one of the Arkham Horror games with a board, not a card game. Arkham Horror, as in Arkham Asylum? Okay, what the hell is Exploding Kittens? I need to see what this is. What are we talking about? If I type Exploding Kittens in and it ruins my history, I'm coming for you. Five guys. 5 games. Endless action. 1 survivor. Wait, oh no, this is the shop. What the fuck is this? Wait, what? Look at this guy. Exploding Kittens is great. Oh, I need to know what Exploding Kittens is now. Kitten games. Monster Match. You little stinker. I want my teeth back. I'm loving the titles, not gonna lie, they're pretty funny. I can't find Exploding Kittens though. Literally Exploding Kittens. Oh, there's Imploding Kittens. Wait, what's Imploding Kittens? And why has he got a cone of shame? All to the future, go time traveling with a crab, disrupt the space crab continuum. Privately view and rearrange the top 3 cards in the draw pile. So is it like Hearthstone with cats? Or Hearthstone? I get a bit worried when I hear the word expansion packs. I don't know how expensive that means. These are 10 years old. Exploding Kittens Original Edition. Includes 8 rare bone. Why the fuck? You know what? Let me just do this. This is easier. There's always these videos that like pop off, right? Exploding Kittens. How to play. Let's learn Exploding Kittens together. 1.3 million views.
Hi there. I'm here to explain how to play Exploding Kittens to you as quickly and painlessly as possible. You play the game by putting the deck face down and taking turns drawing cards. If someone draws an Exploding Kitten card, they explode, they are dead, and they are out of the game. Unless that player has a defuse card, in which case they can defuse the Exploding Kitten by first putting their defuse card into the discard pile and then reinserting the Exploding Kitten back into the draw pile anywhere they like in secret. That
you put it back on the top.
And now knows the secret location of the Exploding Kitten.
Just put it back on the top for the next person that goes.
Top, bottom, somewhere in the middle, or count cards down so they know exactly when it's going to show up again. They don't get to look through the deck. They just get to reinsert the Exploding Kitten. All of the other cards in the deck are used to avoid the Exploding Kittens. For example, there's a card called See the Future, which allows you to privately view the top 3 cards in the draw pile. If you were to play this card, you could take a sneak peek at the top 3 cards in the deck.
Okay.
If the top card was an Exploding Kitten, you could then play a skip card, which lets you end your turn without drawing. The next player would then hopefully draw the kitten instead of you, and they would explode and be booted from the game. Unless they had a defuse card, of course. Your turn consists of 2 parts. First, you play action cards from your hand. The See the Future and skip cards I mentioned are action cards. You can play as many actions as you want, or none at all. Then you draw a card and hope it's not an Exploding Kitten. When you draw a card, your turn is over.
How many Exploding Kittens are in a pack?
First, play as many actions as you want, then draw a card to end your turn. Play actions, then draw. Play actions, then draw. If you draw an Exploding Kitten and you don't have a defuse card, you lose. You win the game by being the last person left alive who hasn't exploded.
I'm assuming some of the action cards I'll pick up a card or something, right? So you have to, because you have to be able to get defuse.
Blow up. There's a few other things you should know. First off, let's talk about
one less than the number of players, right?
Nope cards can be played at any time, even when it's not your turn, and they stop the action of another player. So, for example,
Love the
if
art
another
style.
player puts down a See the Future card, you could slap a nope on top of it and they wouldn't get to peek at the top couple of cards. If they had a nope card as well, they could counter it with a yup, and so on. Nope cards can stop any action except for diffuse cards and exploding kittens. Everything else is fair game. Now you may have noticed that some of the cards
Harry
don't have any
Potato.
instructions on them. Cards such as Taco Cat and Harry Potato Cat.
Hi.
What you want to do with these cards is try to get 2 or 3 of a kind. If you have 2 of a kind, you can play them as an action and pick another player to steal from. That player holds up their hand and you take a card at random, which would hopefully be something useful like a diffuse card. If you manage to get 3 of a kind, you instead get to name a card and the player of your choice to give it to you. If they don't have that card, you're out of luck. So be sure to keep an eye on who still has
This looks
diffuse
fun.
cards.
This does look
That
fun,
way
not
you
gonna
manage
lie.
to steal from the right person. Also keep in mind that you can form 2 or 3 of a kind with any card, even action cards, as long as the icons in the upper left match. Suppose you have a pair of shuffles.
Did they not make this into an
Instead of
online
playing
game?
these actions
I feel like they
to
could
shuffle
easily
the
do
deck,
that, right? Like
you
the
could play them
Uno.
as a pair and steal a card from another player. Also, if the person you're stealing from has a nope card, they can always block your thievery by playing it. That's it. If all this made sense, you're ready to play. If not, watch the video again or go read the instructions, which also contain a quick reference of what all the cards do. There is one last little thing though. Go check out the setup section and learn how to get the deck ready before your first game.
Oh,
Good luck, have fun, try not to become a fiery mountain of meat, try to be a winner instead.
I love the art style. Is that the actual art style on the cards, or is that just this channel? It's very good. Oh, this channel, it's literally the official channel. It's the official channel. That was done so well. No wonder it's got 1.3 million. I'm assuming did this pop off pre-COVID then? I guess, because it says 10 years ago, so that's before COVID. Easy now, calm down. Imploding Kitten has the shame cone that the player needs to wear. How do you use the cone of shame? You think it was a YouTuber that made the card game? Based. It's from the original artist, so that's the art on the cards. Oh, mate, this looks fun. I could probably get it in Japan, but unfortunately all the cards in Japan, as you can imagine, all have Japanese on them. So it's hard to get like the English version of card games here. You can play on a mobile? Then they must have it in like Steam Store then, right? The Oatmeal webcomic is behind it. I don't know what that is. Is that the name of a YouTube channel? Also, another thing that I'm trying to set up while I remember is I'm trying to see how to stream from my setup and another channel at the same time. Because obviously I want to do collabs, or local collabs ideally, because I think that's more fun and easier. I have got a method with a plugin, and I think all you need is the stream key from the other person, and then you can just hit go live, and then it should technically put it on theirs as well. I just need to figure out what that does to bitrate, because I'm assuming it's sending 2 separate bit rates out on the same internet. I need to figure out how that works. So many things to think about. I think it's easier if we're doing IRL, to be honest, because then you just need to give them your SRT feed from your Bella box and just like say, yeah, use this, put this on your overlay, make that a browser source, boom, job done. Other than that, it gets a little bit complicated, I find. So hopefully that's okay. Anyway, now we try the all free Lime Shot. 000. That's my hero. So much tech. Yes. A lot of tech. Fun though.
Buff Pup Wiggle, 1 year Buff Pup Wiggle.
Oi, oi, oi. Welcome in, Hawkson. 1 year of absolute legendary status. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. How you been? How's everyone's week been so far, by the way? I know it's only Tuesday, but I already feel like this week's on like Friday for me. That might be because I've been out 2 times. One was until 5 AM, and then yesterday was out pretty late. So that might be why. I just thought about this. What about using an Insta360 camera for the board game setup? You can't stream from it though, official. It's like, I think the idea would be great, but... And then you've also... There's no way to get USB-C to HDMI to go into the switcher. It would be ideal if it wasn't live. If it was a pre-recording, sure, easy, job done. Vet visit and orthodontics for daughter. Oh, hopefully everything's going okay there, Emma. I remember playing Exploding Kittens at least 1 year before the pandemic, where we played it while drinking alcohol every Sunday evening until we're wasted. So a good time, that sounds like. It snowed, Soup? Where? What? Wait, what? Don't say where. On the west side of the world? Sometimes you don't realize how much work goes in the background. True. Very, very true. Well, this is what, I think that's one of the reasons why my streams started getting popular, was because we do behind the scenes stuff. I like to show you how we film things, how we did shots, things. Haven't had any new shoots lately. I think everyone's, because Connor's had his family here, and Chris, fuck knows where he is. But things will start picking up again next month. Oh, while I remember, little bit of bad news, unfortunately. March the 1st, my friend cannot make it. They have a good reason. They're busy, they found some work. That's good. But it means that when they can come, they'll have a little cheeky bit of music that they can probably share with us. So it's a good reason. Doesn't mean I'm not going to stream, though. Doesn't mean I'm not going to stream. I can still stream. It just means that, unfortunately, yeah, we can't have the Shabu Shabadoo with my friend then. But I think at the end of the month, they think they're going to be ready. So once I get a date locked in, I'll be able to share with you. Which, I mean, let's be honest, that's the one thing that trips me up and always it irks me, because obviously I am a freelancer, and then oftentimes I have clients say oh, so we're filming today. It's yeah, I didn't get told that. It's oh, okay. I can't lock in schedules unless I definitely know I'm going to do it like an anniversary, for instance, on the 5th. So I do apologize, for those that get upset if they're not able to attend an event or something that I hold. It's not me doing it to be fun and spontaneous. It's just, that's the freelancer's life, sadly. Show us one of your old ones on a BTS. What do you mean? One of your old what? The monster blizzard that took over Northeast USA and Eastern... Really? I didn't even know that. I mean, that must have been... I wonder if that was the same one that came through Japan, because we had a mad snow moment, and right now we're stuck in freaking 70 from tomorrow onwards. It's going to start raining and get colder, but we've had some crazy weather. Yesterday it was 21 degrees. That's nuts. A PTZ camera would have better quality either way. True, Spill. True. Well, he might have got a special deal with a certain company, so that's why we're using certain cameras, so we'll see about that. Oh, anyway, yeah, let me try this first. One more. It's not bad. It's mimicking a Shandy Gaff, because it's still beer, right? It's all free beer, but with a lime shot. Yeah, not bad. It gives it a different flavor than the usual all free, that's for sure. Where are you? We're filming in 20 minutes. That's literally what happens. I have literally had that happen to me before. I have to talk to my friend for the name of his camera because he did live videos with his 360 camera. Really? Oh, that's interesting to know, Official. Again, streams are with a certain company's cameras, so probably can't really go down that route, but you never know. It's always worth learning. I'm down to hear. That was the previous one. This one is still on. This one's still ongoing? Oh my god. Be safe. Be safe. It's sunny this week in London and 13 degrees. Finally, I've heard, Itchy. Apparently it's been raining every day this year up until now. That seems a bit crazy, right? Did Paul already open the gift from Nick? We're still waiting for Nick. No, we're waiting for a Nick visit. That is, I want to say locked in, but I know Nick.
I put the car in swinger, baby.
Looking forward to visiting Japan, Tokyo and Kyoto in October.
Not good
some
time.
Notes from places you and the gang have visited. Any Rex?
Nice.
Smile.
Well, I mean, what kind of things do you like, Compute? Is your first time visiting? In particular, also thank you so much for the sub back in for 5 months, you absolute legend. Your first time. Well, in that case, honestly, the best video for you would be Chris's my first 2 weeks in Japan video. He literally goes through everything you should do. And I know people are going to say, oh, but they're tourist spots. But we realized that if you've never done it before, there's a reason they're tourist spots. And it's because they are special. And by the way, they're not overcrowded right now because China's saying don't come to Japan to their people. So there's a lot less people around those areas than there was previously. Let me see if I can find it on his channel. 21 days trip of a lifetime. It gets hard to find things on his channel, doesn't it? I know it did get a lot of views. Is it 21 days? Or is that the second one? I'm sure someone will know it straight away, wouldn't they? 14 days. $4.5 million views. Good lordy lord. I'm going to pop it in here for you right now. Boom. You can watch it now or at your own leisure. If you want to stick around for the stream, I'd appreciate that. But yeah, that video there. Everything you need to know. Find places that you love there. It snowed like 3 feet, not too far away from me. We only... Oh my god, really? 3 feet? That's insane. Sorry, one sec. Let me just scroll back up. I'm considered getting an RFID ring that lets you put your credit card onto your ring and pay contactless. It's not something I've experienced with, but I'd feel like it's a little bit dodgy rubbing against things with a ring, no? The only ring that I like is this one because it tells me about heart rate and a bunch of stuff. This is it's called Ringcon, RINGCONN, and it works with its own app. The battery stays charged for like 2 weeks or just under 2 weeks, and it knows when I'm working out, etc. So I use this quite a lot. I did think about putting my Suica on my Apple Watch at one point, but then I realized this thing's old. This is like an Apple Watch 5, and the battery's probably not as good as it used to be, and the last thing I want to be is stranded when I'm out. So that's my only concern with that. You've been basking in the little sunshine we've had today. Really, Elf? You go enjoy yourself. You should do that. You deserve it. Yes. So, before I forget, yeah. Over the fucking place. Right. Wait. 16th. The 16th of March. He should be coming over. I say it's locked in. We've both put it in our calendars, but if he has an opportunity or maybe he has to go to an acting class or do something for his upcoming gig, then that obviously gets squashed, which is why I can't lock things in. It makes it very hard, but it should be then. It's in both of our calendars. Ringcon stopped being sold in the US? No way, really? Why? The battery's still not bulging. On the ring or this? The contactless rings are bad for security. You can get skimmed. Yeah, I feel like you could get skimmed pretty easily with them, yeah. It's not... Look, I don't like wearing rings here, personally. Sometimes I'll occasionally try and put one on, but I'm not a fan of it. Especially because the reason why is they sort of clang together, and I'm not a fan of that. So I would either have one on this finger or one on here. I'd either have one on there or one on there, not both. But I don't know, I've always preferred having it here. I don't know. There's a patent lawsuit, really? I keep forgetting that these bloody things make me burp. I've never heard of rings that are like, how the frick do you top up a ring? I suppose it comes with an app? Aura sued a bunch of the ring makers. Really? Well, I mean, the problem with Aura, is it Aurora? However you pronounce it, is that you're locked into a monthly subscription service with them. The one thing I like about this company is I pay once, I don't have to pay again. Yay, lovely stuff. But with Aurora, it's another frickin' subscription service twat thing. I genuinely hate them. It'd be kind of Aura to just place your hand over the receptacle and paying. He was considering Aurora. Yeah, I think Marcus, one of Chris's other editors, he uses Aurora. Apparently it's good. I'm not saying it's not good tech, but I just like, if you're locking me into a monthly subscription to use this ring on top of paying for the ring, I'm like, come on, man. Seems like a little bit too much for me. I would prefer just to pay once and be done with it. I'm still waiting for the freaking Garmin watch to go on sale. They're trying to shove down a subscription service down our throat. I know, Uncle, I know. It is pretty nice. That is the face I made when I heard how much it costs as well. Oh, Chris, you have one? You could get a Rincon, pay once, and not have to get any monthly subscriptions. Unless you enjoy it. Obviously, this is waterproof as well, which is handy. Although, I will say, since I stopped having screen always on my Apple Watch, it's lasted considerably longer than it did before. Right now, it's at 48%. Although, today I did jump rope and walked. But I didn't do kettlebell, because I do that every other day. Maybe that's why. You can do your job fine with that stuff. I used to wear what? I used to wear earrings, 2 on the left and rings, but was told to remove them in my first financial... There's a thing they have in Japan as well. If you've got any tattoos, you can't get a job right. You have to wear sleeves. You have to always have your things up. There's still... It's funny how the public here is still a bit... not sure about like the old tattoos thing. I mean, that image is long gone, I feel. That was in 2009. I'm used to not wearing now. Just suck to be told by a CEO. Yeah, it does seem a bit... Maybe the job wasn't right. Well, did the job pay well? Was it worth it in that sense? Hell yeah. Rincon was actually considering that one. I used them. I was recommended by Nick and Angela. They used them. And yeah, I've not taken mine off since. It's great. I only got the one ring on my right ring finger. I've come to really love it, but I don't think I look put together if I do more than one ring. Yeah, I mean, this is a look. I didn't used to wear 2 rings. Sometimes I wear 3, 2 on here. But each folk's different. I used to wear 1 on here, obviously, as you know. I find that if you wear this one on here, it confuses people in Japan, at least in my experience. Most people think I'm married if I've got 1 on here. Because what some very, very naughty people would do is take it off the wedding finger and put it on that finger instead. So when they're out, it's like, no, I'm not married. Or the people just don't know how the ring... I know a lot of people that don't even wear a fucking wedding ring. I have a visible armband, which is really good, great for what I need it for, having to pay for the armband. Having to pay for the armband and subscription? Brother. I always have my Pixel Watch with always on off instead of 24 battery. It lasts for like 60. Yeah, I'm learning that now, Shikero. I didn't even know that was a feature. I must have just put it on years ago and just never turned it off. And this is an Apple Watch 5. So what, that's what, 2019 I've had this watch. It's lasted well, to be fair. The problem is with the Aurora ring gets scratched super easily. I've been lucky that this hasn't been scratched that badly, touch wood, because obviously I do cooking and stuff with it, but not that bad so far. How's it working out with it on? This thing, this has been great. I've had no complaints. The only thing that I would complain about is it constantly logs when I'm doing a workout, but it's not obviously smart enough to tell what I'm doing. So it'll calculate my kettlebell workout and my jump rope workout and say, you're doing this one session that's giving you this many calories. I'm like, actually, no. But then when you try and say, I'm doing that for that length, you now lose the other bit. I think you can manually input it though. My Fitbit is currently on its weekly charge. Fitbit, I never got into it, but I know people that do like it. If I switch my one ring finger to my wedding ring finger, I might get some action. Hey, I'm just saying, when I had that ring on, it was called the Ring of Power for me, because you'd go out and then suddenly you get more attention. It means that you're less available, so therefore you're suddenly more interesting. I don't get it, but it's a thing in Japan apparently. I did not put the rings on this middle finger to accidentally flip you off, although I might do it for you, May. It sucks as well because the armband things a normal tracker ring won't do, so I can't really find anything else I get on with it. Ah. I've never heard of an armband tracker. I bet you've worn a knuckle duster in Essex. I never would. Never have I ever. I've not even gone around with a knife in Romford. You charge your Garmin watch every 15 to 20 days. Just rub it in. It's fine, rub it in. I charge my Apple Watch every night. You don't get women like that, Turtle. It's a thing. When I flip you off, it's never accidental. True. Although, you do realise, when I do this, I'm literally flipping myself off with the screen there. So I'm pointing my own fingers at me on the TV. So technically, I'm flipping myself off. I was more of a machete man. No, I've never been that bad. I did used to keep a box cutter on me though. I've still got it. Where is it? I use this. One of the last things I bought. I bought this and another one of my get in there. One of the other managers, we bought it together in Stratford. Because we wanted something to cut the boxes at work. And we found one of these little things. It's so cute. Super tiny. Just like comes out. That's how old it is. It's got all the scum from all the tapes that we used to cut. And I use this now when I get Amazon orders. I always cut out with that. The thing is, what's nice is that because the knife isn't too big, it doesn't cut into the box and accidentally cut something. Right? Westfield or Old Mall. I think it was the Old Mall, Itchy. Yeah, it wouldn't have been the main one. It wouldn't the dodgy ones down the back. Definitely. But this is perfect. It's perfect. Problem is you can't really go anywhere in Japan with it because they'll just like reprimand it. I know that Ian uses a different one. He's got like one that's like a credit card with a bunch of little gadgets and stuff in it. And he always has to remember to take out the knife part because he gets like taken off him at the airports. If you get caught with a box cutter on the street or in your vehicle, is that a crime? I don't know. Never happened. Illegal. This is illegal? This? The Old Mall still exists. I mean, for Christ's sake, we did a live stream IRL walking around Shibuya the other day and we saw flipping axes. I mean, admittedly, they was behind glass, but still, you could buy them. I wonder what they do if they do a background check before you're allowed to buy it in the store. I'm assuming probably not. The Old Mall still exists. Many food places now have become hipster. Really? Oh, that's good to hear. I didn't go there this time for some reason. I didn't think I had enough time to go to Stratford. Normally I try and get a cheeky Stratford visit in when I go to England. It's where they held the Olympics, for those that don't know. I have a credit card like cutter too. Ooh, a credit card cutter. That sounds good. Greg's is still in the Old Mall. Nice to hear. Ah, you use your house keys. I always worry if, like, when using my house keys to do stuff like, you know, I get something, like, unbend something, I'm going to fuck up the key and not be able to get in the house. Uncle Ian is always strapped. Yeah, he's always prepared. He's from Essex too. Was that the Swiss Army card? Maybe, but it would have been a cheap alternative. I don't think you get it from the Swiss Army company. If you look up Duramax Stanley Box Automatic Retractable Blade Safety Cutter Knife, that is a fucking title. What? I'm going to look that up, but good lord, that is quite the title. Hold on. Oh yeah. Eh? What? Wait, what? Does it only let the blade come out a tiny bit? Is that what it is? I like how they don't show any of the blade. I mean, you see these in pound shops all the time. Oh, is that as much as it comes out? I mean, that's all you need, really. It's disappointment in a knife. You just got to know how to touch it up properly, alright? It'll get bigger, I promise. I copied the name from Amazon. Now it makes sense now, I get it. You can buy straps from Amazon. My current Garmin strap is non-brand. I was wondering about that, because I was like, so... The white version of the Garmin watch I was looking at is on sale. And then there's a space grey version that's even cheaper. But I'm like, I usually wear black. But I used to wear watches all the time and they were always silver with like a blue face. I only started wearing black when I switched to like smart watches. So I'm like, do I really need the black? Or would like white or something be better? I don't know. With my outfits, I don't know what would be better. One of those say chavs, but said youth says I'm scared of getting banned now. You said chavs already. What do you mean? Danny, I've still seen people hurt themselves with this thing. I like that it's got a little button here as well. So like it just, the blade comes out and it's got two sides to it. So when one side gets like cut down, you can use the other side. It's super handy. Roll. Oh, it's by a company called Rolson. R-O-L-S-O-N. Rolson. But anyway, I'm going to put it back over there before I lose it. And in fact, I'm going to go to the toilet because I haven't gone to the toilet yet. It's been going for an hour and 30 minutes. I'll be right back, guys. I'll be right back. Hydrate. Bear with me, I'm just boiling the kettle. And I'm also doing a little cheeky bit of stuff behind the scenes. One second. I do that. I'm interested in getting some more mods on the streams to help out. I want to make sure that I can send a form out that has responses. Do that in the At the moment, I don't think it's sending me answers. Let me do this and this. So, potentially, well, let me just put this here. Mods on application. Let's see if someone wants to fill that in, and I'll see if that response actually happens. I'll make myself a lovely cup of Lady Grey. Funny thing is that form used to work. Exactly. Today's tea. Lady Grey. Oh, lovely Lady Grey. Oh. Oh, Vital mod on 5 devices with 3 different accounts. No. He already, like, is a Giga Chad legend for me. Do you enjoy Spotted? Hell yeah, I'm British. What do you expect? I'm just disappointed that I don't have any biscuits. Get that there. I'm disappointed I don't have any biscuits to go with it. That's not fair. But yeah, I mean, I don't know if someone applies via that application, whether it still gets sent to the right place. We'll find out in a minute, hopefully. I'm pretty sure I just tried it and it didn't work though. Let me see. The under settings. Don't make this a quiz. Allow response editing, limit to one response, presentation, formats, question defaults. I'm not a Google person. How long have I lived in Tokyo? 13 years. It'll be 14 this December. Although I've send it when requested. I've been in and out of Japan long before that. I think the first time I traveled here was around 2007. The first time I came here, and that was for a month. Right, let me put this, go back to Sheets. Sheets is not the same as Forms, so you have to go to a completely different area to look at the sheets and the forms. Why did I move here? Because I wanted to meet my mate Mario, bro. He's an absolute giga chad. Why not? I've always loved Japan ever since I was a kid. I've always been influenced by it heavily, and I always felt that it sounds stupid, but I felt greedy about consuming all of Japan's content and not giving something back in return. So that's one of the main reasons why I started writing original songs in Japanese, and that was way back on MySpace. So that was my way of feeling like I'm giving something back by learning the language and singing in their language in original songs, to try and like a bridge, as it were. And then from that, I ended up writing songs in general, and then obviously do camera work now, which is obviously trying to promote Japan and showcase it in the best possible light. Not that you need to do much. You can literally point a camera somewhere and just go like, wow, bridge in Japan. Oh, but it's true. Most places do look aesthetically pleasing here. But anything I can do to help Japan thrive for me is that's why I'm here, really. That's a cheeky answer, Mario. Wait, what? What did I miss? As you and I are from similar eras, do you remember the jammy Dodgers that were chocolate? Of course. Of course, they disappeared. Why? That doesn't make sense. I suppose it's not really jammy, is it? It's chocolate Dodgers then, isn't it? And that doesn't really sound like something you should promote. I think that naming convention's probably going to get you banned in a few places. I met Mario and then Mario effed off to the Mushroom Kingdom. Cheeky bastard. Well, there is a Mario Town now, isn't there? I've never been there. I haven't even been to Universal Studios, but there's the, what do we call it? A Nintendo Land, right? I'm not fluent in Japanese, no. I get by in Japanese, but it is purely on me. I mean, I was married to a Japanese for 9 years. We predominantly spoke in English, but it was, I don't devote enough time to study it. And all of my clients and work are with English speakers. They're not Japanese speakers. So the only time that I would really learn Japanese is if I was watching Japanese TV, which my ex used to watch a lot, or if I was sitting down and properly studying, or on the occasion where I had a lot of work. When I did music, there was more, I had way more like Japanese around me when I did music here, because I was working with a company whose boss spoke Korean, Japanese, and English. So he would get all three of those kind of clients. But yeah, in general, like, most of my clients don't really need me to speak Japanese. So it's kind of, you don't use it, you lose it kind of thing. It's kind of been like that, really. But by being here, I've just sort of surrounded myself so you kind of get used to understanding what people are saying. You prefer them to Bourbons? Really? How many kanji can you decipher? Well, I use Wanikani, so I got pretty good at that. In terms of how many, I can't put a number on it. Not enough. Not enough. New Lego superior to Mario Kart. What? What, is there a Lego Kart? Do you regularly get Jozu when speaking to Japanese people? I think everyone does, no? Even Regina can attest to that. She said, Nihongo wakarimasen, and they said, Nihongo Jozu desu ne. She literally just said she can't speak, she don't understand Japanese. That's just Japanese in a nutshell. Honestly, I reverse that joke now whenever I'm with Japanese that speak English, where I'm just like, Eigo Jozu desu ne. I just throw it back at them now and see how they feel. I don't say it in English. Your English is really good. I say, Eigo Jozu desu ne. I left a very large Japanese organization that could have eventually sponsored me in Japan. Right, mate, look, Itchy. Shoulda, woulda, coulda, right? Shoulda, woulda, coulda. We can't change the past. We can only move forwards on a positive light. My wife is Mexican and I do speak Spanish, but we end up speaking English and my Spanish has never improved because of that. However, we'll be moving to Mexico soon. So, oh, yeah. If you're moving there, you definitely got to learn to speak it a bit more. Mind you, you must be surrounded by a fair bit, though, because Mexican families are really, like, tight, right? Mouse, Connor, Nyanas, and Aethel played it. Oh, really? How to get a what reaction? I don't even know what that is. What the flip does that mean? A stare reaction? You mean by saying Eigo Jozu? Apparently walking backwards is quite healthy for us and our legs. That's actually true. I know that Nick, when he's injured, he walks backwards on the treadmill. Fun fact. Shoulda, woulda, coulda is me personified. No! We need to change that mentality. To shall, will, can. I don't think can's the opposite to coulda. Yeah, can. Shan will can. That sounds like a name. Good old Shane Will can. Her family all lives in one house in Mexico. Are you moving into that house? That's going to be interesting. Also, you're going to be ready for the food. You've got bath rehab routine? That sounds fun. You must let us know what it is when you get back. People who get stuck on, they should have done it differently in the past and not to be trusted. What? No, I wouldn't say it's not that bad. It's not like that, but definitely like you have to look from the past to learn from mistakes, but don't take them along with you forever, you know. I like being very in the present. I'm very a present kind of person. What's NL? I don't recognize that. Belgium, I get. Not New Zealand, no, North something? North London? We still get yap English at each other because it's more comfy somehow. Also, Dutch is cringe. Oh, Netherlands. Great, gotcha. Netherlands. Well, that's the thing I see now. You say that, Alicia, but I find that English is the one language where I can talk to someone and have an actual conversation about feelings, what's going on in my head, listen to them. Whereas a lot of other languages, I find there's this weird sort of mentality of like, you have to have this sort of like, you know, they call it like tatemae, honne, different faces. Some languages you can't just be open and honest. You have to have this sort of like, I have to think of that person so I can't say something that'd be too rude for them. I think Americans maybe North London. Yeah. Americans, maybe they have a little bit of a different, they're a bit more, yeah, it's a cultural thing. You're right, Kat. It's a cultural thing. And I'm assuming that when you're speaking in English, you become British. Isn't that right, chat? Not American, British. My sister tends to interchange Arabic, Spanish, and English. Really? Well, I will say that a lot of people do, not some people, they do mix Japanese with English a lot here. If you speak both, especially if you're from Waseda University, they do that a lot. Aussie, mate? Nah, man, nah, bro, you stole it from us. What are you talking about? I love being direct. People think it's one of the best. It's an interesting one, Regina. It's because like you want to be direct, but you don't want to come off as being rude, right? It's a tough balance. Japanglish, yeah, I get it. It's like nanny the fuck. That's one of them, right? Is it Lululemon? Lena Lemon? She says that. Nanny the fuck? Choto fucking mate. Yeah, usually the F-bomb gets put in there somewhere. It seems to make it work good. Sorry, Masen. Apparently that's a new one, right? People are using that. Sorry, Masen. I've gotten stares for mixing 4 different Chinese dialects with Japanese. What? I barely left my 2 LDK apartments. No, Tim, don't say that. Is it that bad? You better have some fries with it. Are you still on the fries or are you off the fries now, Tim? Compared to the Brits, the Americans do seem to have more face. And there's my people that will go the other way to the extreme. Really? Well, I did see one skit of a guy who's American pretending to be Australian and showing how they progressively get worse. He was asking for a drink. I'm sure you must have seen it on Instagram. I can't show it because he mentions a word that we know YouTube doesn't like. Gormenda sorry. That's a new one. Gormenda sorry. You can be direct all you want, but the reality is that it will put off people who might have been homies. Yes, exactly. Being direct is like, well, here's the thing, right? We say direct. As though, because direct suggests blunt. We're not trying to suggest being blunt. We're just sort of trying to suggest being honest. I'm not a huge fan of going around a topic of conversation. I'd rather just get on with it. And I think maybe that's due to age. I think you reach a certain point when you hit an age, maybe on the wrong side of 40, and then suddenly it becomes a case of like, I don't want to waste time on this. I just want to get on with it. Because if it's going to linger this long, I'm just going to start either growing resentment or it's going to take forever to get finished. And it's just like, I don't have time. I've got, what, 15 good years left in me before it starts all falling apart properly. So it's better if I just sort of like, fuck it, you know. You know what I mean? Just get on with it, be honest. I think they can interpret honesty as bluntness, but I think direct suggests a little bit more cold. Honesty doesn't necessarily feel as cold in my opinion when I say that. If I say to someone, be honest with me, I don't think that's like, I'm not saying that they're lying or that they're going around the thing. I was just saying, can you just be honest with me? I'm turning 31 in the last half of March and I realised I care less and less about some things. Yeah, it happens. What kind of things? People often mix up being honest with being rude and think just saying whatever pops in their head is fine because I'm just on. Yes. That is true. I mean, if someone goes around giving their opinion when they wasn't asked, that's another one. Just because you can be honest doesn't mean to say you should be. You're quite youthful. They are if they're 31. Yeah, I agree. People do use directness as an excuse to be rude. You're right. They do, unfortunately. You're good for the next 40 years. I don't know about that. And I did read that earlier comment. Sorry to hear you're going through some money troubles, Tim. Look after yourself. There is still a line, though. Some people mistake honesty with bluntness. I feel like we're going around in circles.
My name is Optimus Prime.
Yo, Altio, thank you so much. Hey, welcome in. Hey, thank you for half a year. You absolute legend using a Prime. For those of you that don't want to use any money on the subs, I get it. If you have got an Amazon account, you can do it for free. Get rid of those nasty little ads that come up in your face.
My name is Optimus Prime.
Charlie as well, thank you so much for the Prime. Welcome back in. Hope you're doing well, mate. Let us know how your February's gone so far. We're nearly at the end of it, by the way. We're nearly in March. That's 2 months down. Why? You look good for a 70-year-old if you only have 15 good years left. Right. I mean, if I look like this at 70, I'll be freaking happy as Larry, mate. I won't need to make those thumbnails with AI to make myself look freaking older for the Riz games. I'll just take the photo. Mind you, I don't think I'd be able to grow a beard as majestic as that for those thumbnails. Arguing with, mate, you'll never beat a keyboard warrior. They've got nothing to lose. If you're trying to have a conversation, it's the same with us. It's the same with trying to have a serious conversation with someone who's drunk. Not very easy to get the right answer because they're not really listening, right? They're just going to be, my opinion. The reason we're going in circles is because in actual reality, everyone interprets people differently and all this subject matter is subjective. Oh, wow. Whoa. We just went super deep dive down there. I agree, but good Lord. The reason we are going in circles is because in actual reality, everyone interprets people differently. And all this subject matter is subjective to the individual. Here. Very well said, very well said. A little bit too highbrow for me. I need a bit more Essex. Your IQ number is too high for me. Less big words. You wasn't notified coming? No! Ah! That's not fair, but welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Little more than a month until you come to Japan. Hey, Jake. What are you looking forward to the most? In fact, that's the same for all of you. If you was coming to Japan in a week's time, what would you be looking forward to the most? A directness scale. Ooh. Now we're getting psychological. For lower context German to higher context Japanese, English is in the middle. It can be measured. Okay. I agree with that. I always thought Germans were just angry. The way they speak is very like, nice to come to Clifford. Like, you good, mate? I should get, Sarah. Is it Sarah? Sarah? I always pronounce her name wrong. She used to be in Tokyo Creative, now she's Geeks Plus. I should get over and have a chat. I think she speaks German. Food, glorious food. I might be planning my trip already. Yeah, of course you are, Regina. We all know. The food. Well, come on. I need more specifics. Snowboarding. Good one. I need more not the food. What food? What food are we talking about? My friend is going to Japan next week for 3 weeks and she already has 2 tattoo sessions planned. Ooh, she's getting tattoos here. Interesting place to get them. Getting lost, as in the bar? You'd look forward to not working, May. Well, I'm sure Sumika will go live and say, where's my mod? You'd be screwed. Sanja Matsuri. Oh, you mentioned that before, Ramen, right? You want to see the Sakura this year? Make sure you time it right, mate. You're going to Japan in November. That's a good time to come. This trip's number 7? You might as well just pack up your bags and move over here, bruh. What? We were taught German in elementary school. Everyone hated it simply because it's an ugly language. Well, I mean, ugly is subjective, but it does sound quite aggressive. I'll give it that. I've yet to, like, hang out with a German and not feel slightly threatened at some point in the night, just by them being very, like... They're also hard to tell when they're telling a joke. I think German jokes are very monotonous. Maybe it's just... Is it the German accent that's quite monotonous? Actually, no, it's not monotonous. I've seen them shout. That's a different tone. If the year goes to plan, I'll be there in November and looking to walk and eat. Walk and eat? Walk and eat? Is that allowed? That's the one, Regina. Sira-san. I did indeed have a cheeky cameo in one of her videos, you're right. She wants to hang out, so I should bring her over. I had a chat with Serena as well the other day. It was nice to catch up with her again. She wants to hang out, so might see if we can get a cheeky coffee and see if there's anything we could do together, because she's a great singer. Going back to Japan in May for a month after living there for a year. It's been 9 years. Whoa. Wait. That's gonna be a heavy emotion for you, Den. You lived here for a year, 9 years ago, and you're coming over in May for a month. I can imagine that hitting you hard, especially if you're in central Tokyo, because I can assure you it doesn't look anything like you saw 9 years ago. That'll look a lot different now. It's beyond dry humor. German. Makes a lot of sense. You coming there again with a daughter? Oh, she'll love it. She'll love it, I'm sure. I try to visit 2 times a year for 2 weeks each. Would love to... 2 times a year? Love to move, but no useful skills, although I do work for Toyota. Hey! Go up the scale on Toyota, maybe they can get you over it. You never know. You're in the right path with the right company, at least. German jokes are prototypical for the classic English humor. Same humor we have here in Scandinavia, but more refined if you ask. Oh, really? I mean, it would help if I understood the language, first of all. So I'm assuming a lot of German jokes probably require understanding of the culture. I'm glad when husband and I went in the spring that we were done being sick and then the sakura trees were in full bloom. Beautiful pictures made. Oh, that sounds lovely. Springtime is tricky because, like, the cherry blossoms keep changing when they're going to be in bloom now. And sometimes they're blooming for a month. Sometimes they're here for a day and then they just disappear. It always sucks. Shin Yurigaoka. Where the? Shinokubo, I know. That's Koreatown. Shin Yurigaoka? Is it close by or is it like Saitama area? I've been told that I seem different after my... I've been told that I seem different after my trip to Japan. I came back and, yeah, like... It sounded like you got cloned and taken over by an alien. Got to start learning the language seriously. You should start learning the language seriously, but yeah, Regina, like, you're in a certain group of people. When they come to Japan and come back, they're like, I don't want to be here. I want to be there. It happens to a lot of people. I don't know what it is. There's something about Japan just does that for a lot of people. For me, I said it's because it felt like it was the land of convenience. Anything I needed, I could just get, right? I mean, we all know convenience stores late at night. Oh, I fancy a cheeky drink, or oh, I really fancy a pizza. I fancy this. You got stores 24 hours open. It's great. It's not so convenient when it comes to paperwork, though. Yeah. They can jog on with that, with the visa and the taxes and things. Getting all that paperwork's not fun. Although saying that, I think now that they've got the new My Number card thing, it's easier to get a lot of the documents. I think you can go into a convenience store and get them printed out rather than have to go to the ward office to get it done. Monty Python skit about the killer joke. Don't remember that one, White. Have to refresh my memory on that. Elf Mum's talking about taking me for my 21st. Really? That's quite cute you call that Elf Mum. Couldn't think of a singular thing I'm looking forward to. Yeah, you'll love it. Australian comedy is also very refined. Really? I mean, is any of the Australian comedy YouTubeable? I fear that you guys like to use a cheeky word that's not allowed on there. A little bit too much. Also had to scold him for grabbing a branch so I could make a clear picture. Oh, I was so scared of how people... Yes, so I'm glad you're mindful of that, Altair. Rightly so. Last year, the sakuras in Tokyo bloomed around this time of year quite early. Yeah, I've already seen pictures of, I think, around Mount Fuji. There's someone was saying that I think it's around that area they're already blooming, which is insane. It's February. There's trains in the stores. Ah, yeah, the trains being on time. Yeah, that's good. Saying to someone that I will be at the station at this time and it actually being that time. Pretty big one. I did start learning the language on Duolingo, but it very quickly wanted me to figure out the difference between katakana and hiragana. Start with hiragana. And then do katakana. Hiragana is like the phonetic alphabet of Japanese, like the actual Japanese. Katakana is the same thing, but Japanese use katakana for foreign words. So when you see the word burger, it's from obviously hamburger, burger, etc. So that's in katakana. That's the reason why they have those two things. It's a good way of learning when something's more likely to be from Japan as well. If it's got hiragana, it's probably from Japan. Does the word start with a C? Yes. Don't know that word coming? I've met someone who went to Japan and hated it. Really, Tsurai? What part of Japan did they go to, do you know? That would be interesting to hear. Oh, your name's pronounced Alti. Got it. My bad. I got you. I was pronouncing it Altier, right? I mean, come on, I pronounced Fatal Fatale. I did it for a fucking year and a half before I knew. Can't we just be nicknames? Can we not go with it? Alti. Alt out. Alti. Alt. I'll just call you Alt. Alt. I'm still busy hiding almost all the comedians from sight. There's a lot. Oh my God. And also I saw that Soup. I saw the egg sandos. Yes. Do you know how hard that is for me, Soup? That's one of the biggest like struggles of living in Japan daily. Every time I go into a convenience store, if I see a tamago sando sitting there, I'm like, I have to move my hand away from it. It sucks. Just start with kanji. I don't know about that. I think hiragana is probably the better bet because you can learn hiragana in a day, then go to kanji. But if you want to learn kanji, honestly, use wanikani. Wanikani is one of the best ways to learn kanji because you want to get the sound down, and it's free technically. Look up the website wanikani. People like my mum would hate it in Japan. She's a rascal who does not like to abide by the rules. Really? I never had your mum pegged as that, mate. Loving the egg sandos. You don't like eggs? Oh, really, Regina? So what was you going for in the convenience stores? Onigiri? I want to visit Japan, but I generally feel like it's worthless if I don't speak the language at least a little bit. Yeah, 100%. You should learn the basics. Although if you're in Tokyo, you can get by with not knowing most of it, to be honest with you. Most places either speak English or you can use your phone to communicate, really, that being said. They said they brought kids and said the kids were having bad times, probably a culture shock. Oh. Is that like, where's my McDonald's? It's like we're in the middle of nowhere, there's no McDonald's. I want my Starbucks. You tried to make egg sandos at home. Did it work, Soup? Did you try the recipe from Chef PK? I think it was a short he made of it. I'll have a look in a second. That was me. It was with the berry smoothies. Ah, that's... How katakana came to be, like one dude decided that we need a new alphabet for foreign words. Probably. I mean, I don't know. I feel like it's quite funny looking at some of the kanji, because people say that kanji is basically pictures of things, right? That's why the kanji te looks like a hand. But then you see other ones and you're like, ain't no way that's from that. Ain't no way. I regret that I didn't try the smoothies in the convenience when I went in Japan 2 years ago. Bruh. 7-Eleven smoothies, yeah? They're so good. Onigiri plain ones. I don't like fish either. Oh, fair enough. The plain ones. I don't think I've ever had a plain one. I normally stick with like salmon or something. Just be able to say hello, please, thank you, excuse me, and this is enough to get into Tokyo or the major... Yeah, I'd agree. Make sure you know how to say where's the toilet. That's my big one. Toire wa doko? Ote arai wa? Ote arai wa? Then like look around. Ote arai wa? Usually you can use your finger like, as though I'm searching. Ote arai wa? And then staff will say, ah, this. The hard part's knowing what they say back, really. You know what you're saying. That's easy. You've been learning the basics of Japan over Duolingo for your trip because you need more languages. I used Memrise for a bit. That was a pretty good app. But I mean, if you're just going for the basics, I'm sure Duolingo's pretty good. I mean, what's his name? Ludwig used Duolingo and he got by. He did good, right? He went from tip to tip with it. He made the egg sandos at home with a Kewpie mayo, but I'm not sure if it's supposed to taste strong of seasoning or bland. Alright, let me see if I can find this video. First off, let me see if that flipping form is doing anything. I don't think that form is working. If it's not working, that sucks. Because it means I have to make a new one. Spreadsheet. Oh, this is an old one. Oh, what's that? That's old. No. Why have I got like a bunch of different like... I've got a bunch of different like mod application responses. like different actual sheet responses. Form responses, timestamp. Yeah, I don't know if it's working. Maybe unpin it for now, mods. Sorry. But yeah, we'll figure it out. I don't know why that's not showing new ones though. Should be. I mean, on the form itself, it should show when someone submits something anyway. Oh, it's more likely a user error, I guarantee. I don't know Google Forms. But I used it once and it worked fine. It worked flawlessly, so maybe something changed. Welsh Trip, not that one. Am I going here? No. Oh, it sent me the docs. Stop sending me to the docs. Why is it? I change user login and it immediately sends me back to docs. Right here. Oh, no. This worked. One of them went through. Yeah, cool. It doesn't, I don't think it give me a date. Oh, it does give me a date. Cool. Okay. It's working. Sorry, mods. It is working. My bad. It used to send the information to an Excel sheet. But for some reason, it doesn't do that anymore. But it still has the responses in the form itself when I log into the form. So I don't know why. I know Google's a bit funky like that. New mod, yeah. Chat decides by poll who becomes my mod. That's a terrible idea. For a day, it'd be like a stream idea for just one day. Let me find the link again. Oh, actually, you should be able to get it back if you just search my stuff, right?
Hi Paul, 2 years, holy
Yo!
crap. I still remember your first stream like it was yesterday, LVC 2310.
I appreciate you, Moshi. Welcome back in. It's not been 2 years yet, though, so you would have followed me before I went live, right? My first stream was March the 5th, was it not? That's the anniversary on my Twitch, at least. I don't know how I've got people getting 2-year anniversaries already, but I'm absolutely chuffed that you're around. You absolute legend, you. I am going to do... hang on, I'm going to do this. User cameraman poll. I'm going to look up myself and look up my own messages and find my own one. Hee hee hee. Copy. Paste it. Boom. Bing. Bish bash bosh. Look at that. Look at that. Nice. Right, let me go back here. Yeah, thank you so much for the 2 years. I can't believe it's been 2 years. That is absolutely insane to think that. I know Emma Thompson has been following me long before that. Yeah. Or maybe it was because I was on Giri's stream, but then again, I wasn't. Was I cameraman Paul at that point? People wouldn't have been able to sub until you were an affiliate. Maybe the March the 5th is the affiliate. You know what I mean? It's like you're watching a young Michael Caine. Yeah, I do get that a lot. People that know Michael Caine say, some people think he sounds a bit like Michael Caine. And I'm fine with that because he's a top outstanding citizen. We need more people like Michael Caine. So let's not forget why Paul is still here and not gone the way of the dodo after 2 years. 6 months and still counting. Let's go. Hell yeah. Let me have a look. Hang on. What? I'm pretty sure my first stream was March the 5th. If it's not, then this whole anniversary thing was for nothing. Cameraman Paul. I literally made the thumbnail on my first ever stream on my channel for that very reason. Yeah, it's there. My first ever stream. Boom. I literally made my first video the date so I will remember it. What can I say? You got to get into voice acting. I've got massive voice value, really? I don't know. It's not the first time I've heard that. It's very kind of you to say. I have been told many times. I wouldn't even know where to begin doing voice acting, to be honest with you. It's the microphone doing all the heavy lifting, I'm afraid. 2005. Wait, what? It says 25. Wait, what? I'm not going to look back. I've already closed it. What? Connor knows? Yeah, but I don't want to step on Connor's toes. I have a feeling that we'd be going up for the same jobs if we did. Does Connor still do voice acting? I mean, he does, right? Why are you only 11 months? Yeah, why is that, Kat? What happened? You're only 11. What have you got next to your name there? Is that a tuxedo? Streamer Awards tuxedo. Ooh. Interesting. You're not 11 months. What do you mean? It says 23 month subscriber on your badge. After the prologue by Dream Diary for Ensemble. Or what? Ensemble Stars is so banger song. Don't know that one. Oh, I see. You're reading the date. Okay. All right. Old man finds out the hard way. Why is everyone spamming followage? Why? What's going on here? I'm just getting lots and lots of followage over here. I didn't know that this would go on for 2 years, though, to be fair. We've been through quite a lot. Can we calm down? Look, just because you can use them, you're going to... Okay, all right. You're going to break the bot. I'm just telling you now. You're going to break the bot. And we all know the person that can break it best because he literally broke one of my games, I think, by spamming. You know you are. The fastest Alt-V or Control-V in the West. Ensemble Stars is Gacha rhythm game by Happy Elements.
It's blocked from the other side.
That's an old reference. Yeah, I might say that again in a second. I said it internally in my head, that's for sure. We're just doing a load performance test. Yeah, apparently so. A load on your face. I want to finish this because I actually want to drink the frickin' Lady Grey that I've had sitting here. Is this cold?
Get it done!
Yeah. I need to get rid of the echo. I feel like the echo's too much. You've got a code test? Oh, actually, you know what we should do? We're talking about March the 5th, right? Maybe we should plot a route. A vague route. I don't want people knowing exactly where I'm going. Google Map. Where are you? Here. English. That's Ludwig. Ludwig. Climb Mount Fuji. I'm going to blow my nose. Bless me. No. I don't think you can climb Mount Fuji on that date. It's not allowed. Apparently, Utsunomiya is pretty fucking big, by the way. Let's have a look-see here. Boom. In the face. So, Utsunomiya... I thought that said far then. Ooh, that's... Whoa, that's pretty. Be nice if they had that.
Brother, ooh.
Yeah, it's an actual city. I thought it was just some random little Gyoza town. We're obviously going to Gyoza town. Gyoza. So Gyoza Street. This is our heading. The street's not really that visually appealing, to be honest with you. As you can see, but it does have dumpling lights. I've been here with Chris. I don't remember what video it was for, so I can't say what it was filmed on. Can I go into Street View? Come on, little man, let's go down. Whee! Well, ideally, the goal is I want to get as much gyoza as I can in my body. I got to look at the Tokyo Creative video. Because they went up here and did it, didn't they? Oh, I remember this road. We had trouble parking. That's right. I think we was here with Natsuki though, not Connor. But yeah, we had trouble parking. We had to go like round the corner and down the road to find a good parking spot because it was busy. You never heard of this place? Yeah, it's just a little gyoza street. Everything. So Utsunomiya is famous for gyoza. So the goal for me on this day is I want to eat as much gyoza as possible because everyone knows I love my gyoza. Feed poor gyoza. Literally have that emote there. Thank you, Mia. That's what that emote's for. But they also have a lot of merch. They've got lamb chop as well, though. Shit. They've got like gyoza like plushies and stuff. So I really want to check out and see where's good to go. This looks pretty run down though. It doesn't look like there's much like viewable wise. I will say there might be a lot of walking involved, but Nick and Angela will be there and Nick does not like walking. So maybe I'll be like, you go and make a video, I'll meet you later. We'll see. We're going to have a lot of fun though regardless. It's going to be a lot of fun. A good old cheeky New Year's, not New Year, happy anniversary, way up in the town, getting some good old gyoza in us. Originally I was going to cycle it, but I don't think I can now. Massive gyoza eating challenge when? Is that the one on Joey's channel? I think to this day, that's still the one challenge that Chris said makes him want to vomit. Is it this one? Or is it this one? This one looks fun. This one, not so much.
I thought we had 60
see you, man. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well.
We actually have 30 minutes. So there are 14 jumbo gyoza. That is
the thing about this gyoza is it doesn't look cooked right. There's something about like the flour. It looks shit. He looks so skinny there. What the fuck? They both
the size of my fist.
He did one with Natsuki. You're right. Is the one he did with Natsuki that was just one big size one? Oh, look at the dripping. Oh.
Make it the size of a fist.
Watching Joey die in 4K.
I think I have that sound effect somewhere. It's in a package.
How's it going, everyone? This is the Anime Man.
I wonder what made Joey stop doing these kind of videos.
I'd like to think he didn't do it in 7 minutes, and I'd like to think that's
Heading back, that's for sure.
Yeah, I couldn't do that in 7 minutes. Was it? Hang on. Was it Chris Natsuki Gyoza? That's the one I'm thinking of. Thank you. This is the one I was thinking of.
Challenge I've ever undertaken.
Man, you know me well.
1,600 yen to eat something that you actively dread. To eat something that you have back. Easy. No problem, right?
I actually think I could do. I don't think I would finish it in 60 seconds, but I think I could eat it.
So this is the third chapter in our trilogy of monster food challenges in Japan. It started several years ago with the Wanko Soba Noodle Challenge, where you have to shot over 100 bowls of soba noodles, and then took us to Akihabara and Tokyo for the Monster Ramen Challenge.
Well, there's a reason why they look slim in these videos.
Taste a mountain of noodles, pork.
They're still trying to get rid of the weight.
Each time I have gone head to head with my good friend Natsuki, with the winner walking away with 10,000 yen.
Also young.
And an unforgettable sense of accomplishment. Now I have forgotten who won the last two.
Ichimai. For reservation of jumbo gyoza, we require booking fee of ichimaen, basically, in 2 days advance by cash. Interesting, it's an English sign as well. Did he say where this was? What? Why does he not say where? He probably said it in the video, right?
What? With the winner walking garbage and food challenges in Japan, started with noodles, and then took us to Tokyo for the Monster Ramen. Each time I have gone head to head with my good friend Natsuki, with the winner walking away with 10,000 yen and an unforgettable sense of accomplishment. Now I have forgotten who won the last two times. You know,
he's not said where the place is.
It was not that important anyway. But let's see how we got on this time.
He does in the title. Oh, shut up, mate.
Once more, take on the largest dumpling in all of Tokyo.
Oh, there's 2 challenges there. Hang
The
on.
largest dumpling in all of Tokyo.
You can either eat 100 gyoza. This seems more doable. I feel like this is more doable. Something about just one big one.
What the absolute...
Does that say 20 people?
I've never looked at a food item in my life and felt the sheer amount of dread that I feel looking at this.
The thing is, I know that he didn't film in Tokyo a lot, so I get the impression that this is not Tokyo. This is probably Sendai or somewhere,
The
right?
size of a baby. I'm absolutely terrified. What do you think?
No problem.
No
And
problem.
I doubt they do this anymore.
It's so easy. I'm strong stomach.
I could do it.
But you won't be after you finish that, mate.
I actually think I could do it.
Maybe garlic pillow.
Garlic pillow.
Good
You could
solution.
definitely use that as a pillow, given the size of it.
1 hour.
1 hour.
Pretty good.
The 1 hour is the bit that's...
You are so arrogant. So the last time we did a food challenge, the ramen challenge, the loser had to forfeit 10,000 yen, Ichiman yen.
It has less of the breading. I don't know about that, but it also, the bigger one I remember when he cuts into it, it's just so much dripping with fat everywhere.
And yeah, don't rub it in, I know you won. But what does the loser have to forfeit this time?
You get full on 6. Danny, like, Connor and I, when we used to go to get gyoza a lot, we used to do 20 each. No problem. No cap. Not lying about that either.
No problem. No money.
Not money.
Loser. It will die.
He's always got something, hasn't he? Not much has
Yeah, I think
changed.
we'll stick with the 10,000 yen bet.
You were struggling with that prick Fatal, come on. Enough celebrities that have been there though. Where is this? Alright. Where was Chris Natsuki Gyoza Challenge? Reddit post? Why do I have to go here? Why is it not in the title? But look at that. This is the beauty of AI. This is what it could be good for. I now know exactly where they went. It is in Tokyo. Well, shit. That's not a concern of mine at all. Let's have a look, shall we? Actually, we're going down a trip, so it should be Tabelog. Oh, it's Shinjuku. That didn't look like Shinjuku on the video. When was this? Oh. Bugger off. Let me watch it without being logged in. This restaurant is permanently closed. Wah, 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 wah. Someone didn't want me to have my gyoza. We'll never know how many people completed that challenge successfully. Sag. Maybe there's somewhere else though. Maybe they just moved. Giant Gyoza Challenge. Let's see. That was 2014, by the way. Even John Daub did that as well? What the fuck? Like, I get Chris doing it, but John? He's not the type I would imagine doing it, to be honest. Roughly the size of a newborn baby. How would you like your gyoza? The size of a baby, please. I think you just have to type in food challenge, right? Tokyo and see what comes up. Oh, Gaijin Pot. Oh, I met someone the other day at a party that works for Gaijin Pot. He was a lovely fella. Now, wait a minute. Your picture has my attention. What is this? Oh, can't read challenge. No, I'm not sure about that. Lunchtime gluttony challenge. I remember there was one YouTuber that my ex used to watch religiously, and this is all she did. Just kept going out and eating a shit ton. She's famous. It's not her. She did the sushi challenge with the boys. She's one of the big ones. Whoa, what is this place? This looks cool. Oh, I like the vibe. A Chiyoda. Look at that. That looks so cool. I love the aesthetic of it. The Google Maps there on that. Error? Error? Error. Your main available still? Okay, manageable. They are still in Tokyo. I'm researching. No, I don't want to make a reservation. No, wait, what? No. I want to see the menu. Oh, baby. Where's the gyoza challenge, though? I'm not seeing a gyoza challenge. Have I lost the tab? I've got too many tabs open. God damn, that looks good. Beard Meats Food hasn't been in Japan. No, I don't think he has. He's good, though. Oh, I saw the Vampire Crawlers one. Yeah, I saw that. I also saw they recently released... Who was here when I used to play that 3D duck game? Remember that? They recently released a card game with the ducks as well. Placid Plastic Ducks. Yeah, there's a now Placid Plastic Ducks card game. Yeah, it's the one that killed my PC, yeah. It literally made me go far. That's not a lot, though. The picture it showed before was like 100. This looks amazing, though. This is good food. I love the aesthetic. Yeah, I may have just found a place in Japan. Perfect advertising. You had my attention. Smiley staff. Everyone's happy. This feels like Osaka coded with the way they're smiling and laughing with everyone. And the seating. Did you see the seats? They're like old school, like crates. Someone's birthday. The Kabukicho Tower one. Kabukicho Tower is kind of like a tourist trap, though, isn't it, really? I'm sorry, you ate your salad and now I'm doing this. My bad, my bad. I'm doing good now that you're here, David. Welcome in. How you been, mate? This looks like a fun vibe. It's a great advertisement, yeah. I feel like the staff there are really fun. That store. Hakata Gekijo. Oh, it's a Fukuoka's famous there. Oh, so it's a Fukuoka-based store, okay. Motsunabe? Hot featuring offal. Oh, that sounds good. Tonkotsu, yeah, I like tonkotsu. The challenge, actually, I'm not a huge fan of tonkotsu. It's a little bit too stinky. When you eat it, it just sort of like, the smell seeps through your sweat, I find. It's not as fun. The challenge. For 7,700 yen, you have 60 minutes to finish the 100 gyoza weighing in at 1.5 kilograms. Beautifully arranged in a circular pattern on a searing hot iron skillet. This challenge will test your ability to eat a lot and tolerate high oh shit, they're gonna serve it so hot you can't eat it straight away. Fukuwaka. And I didn't realise there's a video. Silly me. Oh mate, that's heaven to me. Where I find my heaven. Did he finish it in 23 minutes or is it edited? I feel like this music's copyright struck and he's not talking. Oh, they give you a counter as well. You have to do it with the counter. Oh, look. You can cheat the system then. Wait. You can stall. So they might serve it piping hot, but you'd be like, wait. I need to psych myself up. You'd be like, I've got to eat all this in 1 hour. Oh. What's I got in there? All of this. Just keep doing that for 5 minutes. Let them cool down. Then go. Timer. Job done. I feel like that's not enough sauce for the gyoza. I'm gonna fucking speed him up. I'm gonna assume that he finishes this challenge. He's obviously, yeah, he does food eating challenges for a living. 3 at once? Look, I'm not gonna, I've never even tried 3 at once because I'm like, for me that means they're nearly gone. I would never do that usually. He must have done this in the summertime with the clothes he's wearing. But I would assume a place like this, because they have a challenge, they're okay with cameras, right? Otherwise, why would they have the challenge there? I do this challenge this weekend. No, I don't know about that, bro. But I'll put it on the mental map of healthy issue ideas. They're gyozas for ants. There's 100 of them. What do you mean? I mean, he's already gone through nearly half of it, and it's only gone down by 2 minutes, by the way. I'd say it's pretty flipping. Wait, what? When does he start having trouble? But is this? Wait. Is this only 50? Is there another plate? There's another plate. Shit. Oh no, the plot twist. Okay, man, this is starting to feel a little less, little less doable. Oh, but they're giving another plate. Yeah, simple meal. What do you mean it's a simple meal? There's 3. Okay, my stomach's hurting for him right now. 3 plates. He just finished one. They gave him another, and then she just put another one down here. Why is this the most viewed part? I'm not gonna lie though, mate. If I was gonna stream this, you ain't getting me after that hour. So you better be doing something for the hour before this happens, because after it, I'm just gonna go off in the corner and die. Let's see if it's 4. Oh, he's slowed down considerably. Look how much slower he got. Pussy. Won't be me. I'd have been on the 3rd plate by now.
But can you stomach these nuts? Wait, what?
You know, we've survived 2.5 hours without anyone making a nuts joke. Welcome in, Herbs. Thank you for the bitties. Look at that gyoza. He's got another plate though, look. 3rd fucking plate. Wait, there's not 4, is there? Wait a minute. They don't say anything about 3 plates here. They say 1.5 kilograms is 100. So he had 300 then. So he did the one challenge to beat them in 1 hour 3 times over. Why? I like gyoza, but not that. Yeah. Okay. So the challenge is okay. It is one. Okay. Now I feel a bit. Now okay. Confidence coming back. Okay. 1 bowl. Yes. Easy. 3. Too greedy. Is this how the other restaurant went under? Potentially. When did he film this anyway? This is 2017 though. I don't know if this is up to date. Because we didn't see this on the website. When was this posted? It says July 2025 though. But we didn't see this challenge on their website. Oh, that burger looks fucking, let's get it. Oh, I know Monster Grill. I've been past that loads. Isn't that near Ebisu, right? Monster Grill. Okay, I'm getting hungry now. This is not good. That can't be real. What? Where do you even get a bowl that big? I'm sorry, ramen. I'm sorry. We lose it together. I think this is the one that I've seen a lot previously. I think it's her. She got really, really big. I think it was during COVID. I'm pretty sure. Oh no, maybe it's her. Her? One of them eats like a way too much. Like she got really famous for it, but it got to the point when she was sponsored to go out and eat at different restaurants because she was so popular. Riz game for March when? What do you mean? What was that we said that for? I couldn't eat this. Look at the fucking rice! Look at the fucking rice! That's a bike helmet on a plate. She's got to eat all of that in 30 minutes? Trying to keep the calendar free for Riz game. Oh, gotcha, Dave. Well, I said it earlier, but I'll repeat. I can't give dates because of the nature of my freelance job. Once I can lock in a date, I will 100% let you know if nothing's going on certain days. But as you know, sometimes I'll wake up and say, we're filming today. It's like, okay. Makes it really, really hard for me to ever give out a schedule. It sucks. I'm sorry for that. Carb overload. Yeah, it's a little bit... I mean, I don't really eat ramen anyway, to be honest. I find it fills me up too much and I'd rather be full up with more gyoza, if I'm honest. Is she really... Wait. Oh. Did she... What? Did she just wolf down the rice in one? It's not healthy. You won't ever again after this challenge. True. She's a vacuum. Most of them are that do these challenges, to be fair. I mean, you've seen Rob with the edamame. Isn't it like... They're all like that, right? Jesus Christ. Is she even swallowing before she puts the next piece of rice in? This is 7 kilograms, by the way. 7 kilograms of weight. She probably weighs like, what, 50? 40 something? Jesus Christ. Does she have to finish the soup as well? Oh. Not gonna lie. Can you imagine that? You go through all of that. Your body's feeling like shit at the end. And they say, sorry, time's up. You have to pay now. You didn't do the time in enough time. That would suck. Unless you get it for free, it's like, oh. That's the whole point, right? They do it because they have to beat it at a certain time to get it for free. Yeah, I don't love food that much either, I agree. That's like, we're not doing that. Gyoza, the gyoza challenge seems doable though. The 100, that seems doable. If that company sells it, I'm gonna keep that on my, it's not a to-do list. It's a potential list. Imagine the time that you would stay on the toilet after that. Yeah, bruh. Tell me about it. Can't pay me to do that? Well, I mean, the gyoza challenge is only 7,700 yen. So it's not really that much. And you are getting a meal. Even if you don't finish it, you're getting a good meal. That's what I like about gyoza. You're getting good carbs. Maybe not the best fat, but you're definitely getting good protein. Got some good stuff in there. I've had too many times when I realized I've eaten too much, usually at a restaurant when work is paying. Really? I don't think I've ever had that. Surprise, Paul does a cycle from the next. Can you imagine cycling with that much gyoza in your belly? I can't imagine how much that would ruin the leverage and the balance on the bike. I love food to keep me alive, not to kill me. True, true. I agree. That's why I don't really intend to do this challenge. Just saying. But it could be fun. We're going to Gyoza Town first. I need to figure out the gyoza places. The good gyoza places. You would feel sick in the first mile. Probably, but is it not considered carb loading? Not really healthy carbs though, right? It's meant to be like healthy carbs for carb loading. Otherwise, it doesn't work. And on that note, there is an ad break. I am going to go toilet, and you guys can just watch something healthy to get that thought out of your brain. Right. Why not? Let's play a game. We might as well. I think this one's not that long. I fancy having a cheeky game if I can, if you don't say so myself. You'll be a VOD frog later. No worries. Oh, have a good day at work, though. Thanks for hanging out, Mint. Take care of yourself. And, I'll try and take care of myself. The haunting begins. Thank you for tout. I wasn't really expecting to play a game tonight, but why not? Oh my. Graphics. Ultra. Oh, okay. No, oh, no ultra spin. Gameplay. Oh, I thought I said sensibility then. I was like, yes, we would like to be very sensible here. That's how we work. I hate the head bobs. VHS filter looks cool. I know nothing about this game. It just looked very chillers coded, and I thought, why not? I don't think it's very long though. Right. What? Hey Paul, I'm going to destroy my toilet bowl. Be right back. Okay. Hopefully you don't haunt your toilet. Oh, I've got a loading bar behind me. $8 something? $8.20? Hear how loud this is. Was that loud, that steps?
What? You're still at it? Reminds me of my younger days. Back then, overtime was just a part of life. Ha ha. By the way, I heard you moved recently. Yeah. I found a cheap apartment.
Oh, hang on a minute. That's me. Yeah, I found a cheap apartment and decided to live on my own.
Oh, living alone, huh? You know, when I first joined the company, I also lived in a cheap apartment.
Really?
Yes. The place I lived in was terrible. The noise from next door was insane, and my neighbor was kind of off. It was the worst. I barely got any sleep. Started losing it. I figured I had to move out before things got worse.
There's always a reason
why a place is cheap. You should aim for a promotion and move somewhere better as soon as you can.
Yeah, I guess so.
Well, I'm heading to home now. See you tomorrow.
What? Why do we keep... Stop. What's going on here, guys? I keep getting spam with my mods. What's happening? Is the game not in Twitch? Also... Oh! Magic button. Too fast. Too fast. There we go. It's set for you. Yeah, I think we're fine. I just keep looking down and seeing exclamation game, set game, set game. We're all good. Alright. My boss looks at me weirdly. What is this seating arrangement going on here? Very dainty, if I say so myself. Can I crouch? No. I don't know the way his eyes look when he goes that close. Oh, whoa, whoa! I can crouch. Oh, that's flipping terrifying. Do you have any eyes, sir? You appear to have no eyes. A man chooses a slave obeys. Okay. Oh, I've got legs! Yo, I'm not a vampire. Alright, 10 out of 10. Banger. I have a feeling you are going to stalk me. We got a run button. Good. Oh, okay, yeah. I'm supposed to finish work at 10. What is the time? Alright, I'm leaving early. We all know vampires do not have legs. True. This is not Chiller's art. No, this is someone else. Ooh. I'm walking down the street. Machine guns ready to go. Are you ready? Hey! Are you ready? Ho! Is there a zoom? There's not a zoom in function, is there? No. I like my coffee. Do you have any Haichu? I heard a noise. Jaquetto. Okay, I'm guessing this developer isn't Japanese? Recognize any of them brands. I'm a run. I like how games like this just drop you in the middle of a street with a dead end. It's like, well, how the fuck did I get down the dead end? Pretty sure there was a store there, right? Aha. That's the opening, that's the actual cover of the game. Okay, I'm guessing I live at 203. Let me, just... hang on. Got my heart rate monitor on, obviously. Second. Wouldn't it be funny if you just stand here and then someone comes up and just game over you? Hotline Miami vibes? Stairs. I see someone, chat. Should we go and say hello? It's set in Japan, Yui. We're on your home turf. Is that you? Oh! I see a dog. You alright, mate? Can I interact with you? No? No. I don't like how everyone fucking... Okay, good. Kitty! Yeah, this is weird. I don't like my... Why are my hands like this? Can I have some? It looks like baked beans. Okay. Game's losing 2 points because you can't pet the cat. And I can't talk to him. Ugh. Ah, there they are. Keep hearing these weird noises to the side. Oh! Those eyes. Good evening. You're working quite late. Oh yeah, work's been really busy lately. What about you, manager? What are you doing at this hour? I was just replacing a burnt-out light bulb. Did something happen? It's been dangerous around here lately. Did you hear? A woman was attacked in the next town recently. The culprit still hasn't been caught. What? That's terrifying. What do you think? What do you mean, what do I think? What? About what goes on in the mind of someone like that. What do I think goes on in the mind of someone like that? Stress, maybe, or feeling cornered? Wow, there's multiple choice here. I don't know, and honestly, I don't want to. Did this just turn into like a psychology game? There could be I could be talking to the killer right now. That could be one reason. The scariest ones are the ones with no real motive. Just doing it out of curiosity. Or because they actually enjoy it. Those are the ones you can't understand. The truly terrifying ones. Do people like that really exist? Maybe closer than you'd think. Alright, you're the culprit. We just don't realize it yet. Maybe the cat did it. Well then, good night. He's a fucking alien. Look at his eyes. Alien. You alien. Can I follow you? He's still trying to look at me, look. Not gonna lie. Fuck off. Look, he's still trying to look at me, look. Mate, you're gonna walk into a wall. Speaking of walls, that was invisible. Where are you going? Look at that strut, though. Look at that. Is it just me, or is his shins bending forwards? You don't walk normal, sir. Not gonna lie. You walk very, very weird. Oh, there's a mechanic so I can push things. Can I push into him? I wanted to... No, game! He's still looking. Alright. Oh, I got a mechanic. I pressed against something. That's cool. I've never seen that before. How old am I? My hand's a bit wrinkled. Look at that. Whoa! Why am I taking my clothes off? What's going on? What's happening here? What kind of game is this again? Can someone check the subcategories? I feel maybe it could be dangerous. Anyway, 203. I mean, I have played enough Risk games that I put something on and it's meant to be one thing. Alright. Okay, you can't make the sound effect of me running and then have me slowly walking upstairs, game. That's not fair. Boom. He's taking the trash to the next town. Based. Especially if you live in Japan, you don't want to throw out trash wrongly because you'll get in trouble. So if you do it in the next town, it's their problem. I actually agree with that. Wow, this is like an actual proper like Japan style this is like my first Japanese apartment edition. You'd have this, yeah, you'd have a burner. You have the sink and then barely any space to chop any food on. That's right. Nice bit of shelving space up here. Lots and lots of areas. Yeah, this is all appropriate. Got your cooking oil there as well. Yeah, walk-in shower and bath. Some places don't have the access to this, but this makes sense, yeah. So you have a shower, and then you get in the bath. You've got to be clean to get in the bath. That's how we do it in Japan. And you don't have to worry about the floor, because usually, look, all the drain comes out here. But, oh, you have, okay. That's not a very good dryer for the room, though, so this room would probably get a lot of mold if you're not careful. Oh, feet picks! Game is by Quentin Tarantino, confirmed. Right. Wait, what? Okay, that's... Wait. Well, that made the room considerably darker. Okay, toilet, can I flush? No. Very standard. Okay, yeah, definitely not vampire. I'm in the mirror as well, good. It's a very standard Japanese toilet. No bidet. Losing a lot of points there. 69, funny number. Losing points, no bidet. But, again, this is your first Japanese apartment, so the chances are you're not going to have one. Well, that's a nice little cheeky washing machine. That's good. Someone's a fan of the yogurt. And what we got in here? We've got crisps. Why do you have crisps in the fridge? It was a mirror to watch me poop. Yeah, I did look a bit weird, but, you know, we'll go with it. We'll go with it. It made the room feel bigger, okay? Best 0, does that say? Best 0, 9%. The only thing that belongs... Oh. Fuck me. Slams that violently? I'm guessing I'm a man, though, right? Who did the sound effect for that? That's the one. Right, we can't take a drink, sadly, but I don't know who put... Oh, we've got a meal as well, that's good. Who the fuck puts crisps in the flipping fridge? Oh my god, that was my phone. Hello? Oh, Takashi! Whoa! Getting a bit too real here. Takashi-san, hi. How's the karaoke bar? Hey, wanna grab a drink? Sorry, I just moved and I'm broke. Then let's drink at your place. I'll bring snacks and booze, so don't worry. Alright, fine. Just be careful on your way. Hey, if anything happens to Takashi game, I'm gonna be pissed. Oh no! Oh, it's a tatami room. That's not good. He always calls out of nowhere. Guess I'll have a quick meal before he gets here. Yeah, he said a girl was killed, so... But this is a guy. Look, I'm clearly a man. I'm a real boy. Oh no, they've got a balcony. Okay, that's troublesome. Is there banging? Is that next door? I'll close my curtain. The fuck is going on next door? Why am I stepping on my table? In my bare feet, no less. I never do this with my hands when I crouch, by the way. This is quite funny. Does this game have stealth mechanics? Alright. Get it in ya. Oh, because of the electricity of the microwave? Yo, Unicorn, thanks so much for the raid, man. Welcome in. How you doing, mate? How's the editing going these days? Hope you've been well, bruv. So when I use the microwave, that actually happens in my apartment too. Why I don't do a lot of cooking streams. Thank you so much for the raid, mate. What did you play? Did you play anything, or was you just editing? Welcome in, raiders. Hope you're doing well. I am someone who films some of the stuff that you might see them make. Just edit the video with me in it. Me in it? I don't know if I like that, because I don't think I've been filming anything lately, so... that's a concern if it's got me in it. Oh, I haven't played that. I want to play that game. Is it good? Something smells a bit off. Not you. I'll talk about the game. I should take a shower. What? Something smells off. I should take a shower. Speak for yourself, game. Oh, that's not good. We've got mold on the walls. Yeah, for those that are coming in, welcome in, guys. If you don't know me, my name is Paul. I'm a cameraman in Japan. And I film for a lot of the clients that you may know Unicorn for. For those of you on my stream, Unicorn is basically one of Connor's editors. He edits stuff with Mudam. And I think he did the last Cyclophon, right? I think he did that big, massive chunk. That was you, right? Was it number 3? At least. So definitely give him a follow if you haven't yet. He's a great lad. Let's have a look here. Nope. I don't want to wash in the toilet. I want to wash in the shower. Right. I don't like that window. Not even taking our clothes off. Okay. What kind of water is that? That's smoke, my friend. I still got my clothes on. Alright, Dev. It just said, fuck it. Fuck it. Realism be damned. Oh, Takashi's here. Let's see if they got Takashi's likeness down well. I've seen better days, not gonna lie. Yo, you're not Takashi. Can I talk? Yo, I got the booze. Let's start drinking. God, why does he look at me so weirdly when he does that? How about we close the fucking door? Did he take his shoes off as well? Why does everyone constantly want to look at me? Is this how it feels for women? Is this how it feels? Be honest with me. Females in chat. Do we just constantly look at you no matter what? So how's the apartment? Well... Sometimes I hear noises from next door, and the light bulbs burn out kinda often. But the rent is cheap, so I don't really have any complaints. Huh? How much is the rent? $9,000? That's a freaking good deal. That's like $120? $9,000? That's way too cheap. Someone must have died in here before. There's definitely something weird about this place. Oh, you think so? I don't really mind, though. Well, as long as you're okay with it. Just don't come crying to me if things get... Okay, now he's sounding like Chris. Anyway, how's work been? It's still hell as usual. My boss is a pain and I'm drowning in overtime. Sounds rough. Ever think about quitting? Of course, but I can't afford to. Got to make a living somehow. Yeah, I get that. I'm working as a detective's assistant, but I barely get any real cases. Honestly, it's kind of boring. Well, have I got a case for you? I want to work on something bigger, something real. But all I get are cheating investigations and other lame cases. Is he the one that's doing it? Sounds like a pain for you too. Okay, at least you stop looking at me. Who the hell is ringing the bell at this hour? Well, let's find out. Don't mind me. I'm just, like, stepping on the table. What is wrong with your leg? Brother. Let's see who it is. Oh, I meant to use the... Okay, it didn't let me use the thing. Who are you? Oh, you're the guy with the cat. Was that your ringtone? Is something wrong? Can you keep it down?
Your voices are echoing and it's disturbing me. Oh, this is very Japan coded, by the way. Very Japan coded.
Huh?
Oh, sorry. I'll be more careful.
So he's in this room. Okay. Got it.
Who was that?
My neighbor. He asked us to keep it down.
What? We weren't even being that loud.
Yeah, maybe he's just a little sensitive.
If you let it slide now, he'll think he can push you around. Want me to go say something to him?
Well, are you drunk?
Don't do that. I just moved in and I don't want any trouble. Let's just forget about it and keep drinking. Yeah, fine.
Yeah, because keeping on drinking's going to make you quieter.
2 hours later.
Oh, that's how I see when I have too many. I think I drank a bit too much. Takashi's gone, so I should get to bed. But first, I need to use the bathroom. Okay. Wait, is this a mechanic where it's going to make it blurry? I just realized there's no fucking light in the bathroom. Nope. Better. I'm not Connor. What the fuck was that? What did you just shit out? What was in that drink? Did Takashi-san do something? Did I fall asleep on the toilet? Alright guys, this is the new Silent Hill. We've gone, you remember Silent Hill 4, the room? This is Silent Hill 5, the toilet. See a ginger. No, not ginger, Tori. Tori. I always get them confused. The edibles kicked in. Yeah. Huh? What is making that noise? Is it you? I can't run, by the way. Or crouch. Ah, you fucker! That TV screen's gonna change. We've got PT at home. I can't do anything with the lights. Alright, what happens if we go back? I'm assuming... Oh, easy now. Have I got nail polish on? Or just, is that just the shine from the light? It's quite a dainty hand. Doors I can open, is there? Looking around to see if there's any drawers? No. Oh. That's a female? This is unsettling. Okay. It's getting closer. Coco Kara. Whoop. Okay, what happens if I do this then? What's that? Fuck, it made me look. Shit. I mean, isn't that the ultimate secret? I bet she's not in it anymore. Yeah. She's in here! Ah! I'm hearing footsteps behind me. Okay. This is quite creepy. Getting louder. GG! She's a lot taller than I thought she was going to be, not going to lie. I feel like a sound effect there would have been more fun. Just to go, boop. Oh! Like that. You fucker. Oh. Oh. Oh, wait, what? When the fuck did I get a torch? Okay. Ah. What's going on? I still can't crouch. I can't run. Can't turn the torch on and off. Remember, we were on the toilet. He was having a good old shit, and then this all happened. Okay, so I'm guessing that's suggesting that she walked her out. No, that door. Great use of PT mechanics though, I'll give them that. But where the fuck did the torch come from? We suddenly just had a torch. Don't shit when you're drunk. No. Exactly. Run. Okay. I knew it was a dream. I've never shit that bad. Did I fall asleep without realizing it? That was a terrible dream. Loading. 2 weeks later. Ooh. I can't move. Yo! Is it Kaya time? What's going on with you lately? You've been dozing off at work a lot. Sorry, I've been sleeping. I haven't been sleeping well. Come on, get it together. This isn't a school, you know. Yeah, I'm sorry. So, why can't you sleep? Been playing games too late or something? No, it's not like that. Lately, I've been having these weird dreams every night. Huh? Dreams?
What kind of dreams? I don't remember them clearly, but I'm just walking down a dark hallway over and over. Every time I wake up, I'm drenched in sweat. And at night, I keep hearing strange noises from the room next door. Because of that, I can't sleep properly. We'll put your bed on the other side of the frickin' apartment. Maybe you should talk to the apartment manager about the noise next door. Yeah. But it only happens occasionally, so I figured I might be imagining it. Well, after you've had a few. I haven't brought it up yet. Ty, but it's already affecting your work, isn't it? At least mention it. Yeah, I'll think about it. Why don't you just move out? I can't. I just moved in and I don't have the money. That's true. You have to pay like 3 months' rent up front. I can lend you the moving costs if you need. Why did the sound just go silent when he said that? I can lend you the moving costs if you need. Wait, seriously? Yeah, just pay me back whenever you can. Thank you. That really helps. Well, I think if it... Oh, that's what's his name. And he just went through the door. What the fuck was that? Well, I kind of get what you're going through. I had a similar experience once. Hearing weird noises is one thing. If it starts messing with your health, that's a real problem. And if you collapse, I'm the one who has to deal with your workload. Thank you, really. Anyway, the apartment manager first. If nothing changes, then start thinking about moving. Got it? Yes. That was my neighbor there that walked out, right? Pretty sure. Oh. Did the wind get heavier? I feel like the wind got heavier. I can run again. Lovely sound effects. Uh-oh. Yo, Takashi! Your apartment is seriously messed up. What? What are you talking about? I got curious and looked into it. 2 people who used to live there went missing. 5 years ago, the other one... wait, what? A year ago? Are you serious? Yeah, no doubt about it. Just be careful, alright? They went missing. Or maybe they just left. I don't like the sound of that, Chad, not gonna lie. I would really like it. I wasn't sure which direction he was gonna go in there. But I'm guessing... he's not over here, right? Is the cat here still? What is this ominous whistling noise? Anything here? No. No cat, nothing. Ooh. What about down here? Okay. Ooh. Oh, it's gonna be the wind, you think? Ooh. The wind is very, very in tune, I will say. Oh, who are you? What the fuck do you want? Oi, 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 oi. What are you... I thought he was in that apartment. Wait, what? You've been in this apartment the whole time? What the fuck's he doing in front of my room? Unless he's not hearing my voice. Why? Wait, what? Why did the toilet door just swing open? Okay, that's weird. I closed this. And now I can't interact with it. What the fuck? Oh, he's banging again. Sigh again. Oh, he's banging on my door though, right? So, what the hell is the guy in room 204 doing this late at night? So it is the other room. Give me a break. Maybe I should go over and say something. No, never mind. Well, you should. You might be seriously messed up. Do I only get weird? Why do I only get weird neighbors? I'll talk to the apartment manager about it tomorrow.
All right, so what do you want to do? Same again? Is it like food? Dinner? Nope. I'm thirsty. Okay. What you got? He fucking really slams them down. There's nothing in here. It's a hassle, but I guess I'll go to the convenience store. Let's go. We talked about this earlier. This is exactly why we like living in Japan. Which way is the convenience store? I guess we'll find someone on the road. Now, is that someone trying to kill me, or is that... Hang on. This motherfucker? Oi! Oi, oi, oi! He just tried to kill me there, right? This way? I guess let's see what happens if I go this way now. Maybe it'll let me go this way this time. We've not seen a convenient. Aha. Now, how far away is our apartment from a convenience store? That's the real question. Oh, perfect. Oh, my favorite. Ooh! Number 8. Yay. I love their smoothies. Oh my god, that's loud. Beer, chips, green tea, toilet paper. Everything a grown boy needs. Alright, let's see what we've got in here. Yo, I played your position before. I'm part-time worker. Okay, that hair is wild. The fact that this game, they gave it mechanics. Horikawa? You're being possessed. Oh. Okay. Huh? I'm not trying to scare you, but I recommend getting a purification ritual. Okay. That's a weird thing to say to someone that you've never met before, and why are you walking like... You don't even fucking... You just walk through the fucking door. You're possessed, mate. You gotta walk through the fucking door like that. What about you? You look cool. Do we think he's the killer? He's a bit butch. What? Oh, so I need toilet paper? Okay. Who just came in? Oh, he left. Oh, wait a minute. I saw that van before. That was zooming out. Toilet paper, and we want a drink. Point. We said we was thirsty. Onigiri. Tamago-sando. The game's too grainy, but I'm going to assume that that's a tamago-sando, surely, right? I think it is. Hard to make out. That's the one. Just says sandwich. That's the BLT. Then we got... What's that? Is that ham and cheese, or do you think that's the strawberry one? Oh, Menchikatsu. Nice use of the packaging there. I know what brand that is straight away. Ah, here we go. Oh, we're not drinking then. Okay. Why do I have to squat down for everything? It's not fair. Nice. Oh, we need a bento then. Oh, so we're restocking the fridge, basically. You high? Anything else? I'm assuming we want to get, like, a cheeky bento, no? Anyone you recognise, chat? Anyone here? That'd be so funny if I said anyone you recognise and I pan across and suddenly just see Connor in there. Love... Wine? No, Love 9. Never heard of it. We done? We're done. Okay, good. Welcome! I was just staring at it as though like, this filth. What are you going for? That'll be 850 yen. That looks about right, yeah. Okay. Jesus Christ. Aggressive? Right, now I've paid, I can go home. Always look both ways, chat. If I swear... What do they mean by find a ritual thing? Have I got to go somewhere else to buy... Oh, who's this? Who the fuck are you? You Jojo? He's got Jotaro's hat on, hasn't he? Step into the light. Hey, what are you doing? You're acting suspicious. I'm acting suspicious? Don't get in the way of our patrol. Alright, as long as you understand. You probably know, but things have been dangerous around here lately. There's been a string of missing persons over the past few years. Just recently, another woman went missing. We're all on edge. So just don't try anything that makes you look suspicious, alright? Sure. How do I know you're really a cop? You look drunk. Oh, look, realism. I got my shopping. Anything down here? No. What happened to my flashlight? I had a flashlight. I want to see if I can find... He said I need to get a ritual thing, it said, didn't it? You need a ritual, you're being possessed. That's interesting if that's true. But maybe the dreams that are coming in the middle of the night is it's slowly trying to take over me? This reminds me of We Happy Few, though. The way he's walking is very jolly. Oh! Wait, what? Oh! Thunder! Shit. Oh no, I'm gonna ruin my... Actually, no. I didn't get bent... Whoa, 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 whoa. It's alright, it's alright, it's alright. Nearly home. Don't you hate it when that happens? You go out to the conveni and then the manager's there. You are weird as fuck. Oh, manager, good evening. Are you taking shelter from the rain? Good evening. Yes, I was out for a walk when it suddenly started raining. These eyes, look at it. Actually, there's something I wanted to ask you about. What is it? Lately there have been strange noises coming from room 204 at night, and it's really starting to bother me. 204, you say? That's my room. What the fuck? That's odd. No one's in there? As far as I know, no one is supposed to be living in that room. Ooh. What? But I definitely hear noises. Ooh. Not every night, but lately it's been happening more often. I see. You're right. Given how unsafe things are these days, I'll check room 204 just to be sure. Really? That would be a big help. However, I don't have the key with me today, so I'll have to check it tomorrow. If anything happens before then, I'll let you know. Understood. Appreciate it. The fucking eyes. Oh, mad. Like, what is this? Yeah, okay, whatever. We could ask a million questions, but we're never gonna get an answer. And I'm hungry. Come on. Get my food. Into the fridge. Boom. All of it. No? In here? I definitely heard footsteps. They were not mine. Are they mine? Maybe it's just my imagination. Yeah, sure. What, we're just gonna fall asleep with the balcony open like this when we hear weird noises? Okay. I should just go to bed for the day. Yeah, sure. This might be one of the missing people. Maybe they got stuck in there. Enough already. I can't take this anymore. Oh, TV's on, by the way. Why is it red outside? Oh, this is a dream. This is a fucking dream. Yeah, it's a fucking dream. I'm seeing red. I'm possessed. That's a normal, healthy door knock so that you know it's our code, chat. Remember that. If you ever come around my house, just remember the code. If you don't do that in the exact order I just did it, you're not coming in. Just let you know now. One for good measure. That's not banging the door, that's a furious fapping. Yeah, noted. Let me have a look down here. Oh, what's this? Oh, I found a key. Oh, fuck off. Are you gonna come running? I can't go out. What? Wait, what? I shouldn't have turned my back. Never trust it. It looks like an unloaded NPC in the world. Go on in. Oh, what a surprise, she's gone. Coco cutter. Is there no electricity? Probably not, right? Yeah. Well, we know what room they're in. Okay, at least we know the layout. Oh my, I like what you've done with the place. That's not good. Do we think it's the owner? Pick up the fucking saw. This is spotless here, though. Uh-huh. Hiding the evidence. I see. Can I go out? Damn! Yeah, that's what I would say. You know, after going into a room, seeing lots of trash bags, blood, a saw, maybe an axe, and like the stench of like dried blood from like someone's carcass. Damn. Someone's coming. I need to hide? There's nowhere to hide. You die. There's nowhere to hide. The toilet? The balcony wouldn't open. Found me in 1 second. It doesn't help that I've left the fucking torch on. Do you think it will let me go out the balcony? Alright. Let's see if it will let me go out the balcony. If not, then we go for a third time. Damn. Oh, so literally the toilet's the only place. Oh, no, to the light. Are they checking areas that have been used? Is that the guy next door? That's the guy that's in 202, right? That's his model, right? Uh-oh. Yeah, he knows I'm there. I'm not lying though, we're making a damn good drum and bass beat with this melody. Are they gone? I couldn't see clearly, but I think it was the guy from, yeah, it was the guy from room 202. But that's not to say that he lives here, but he may have seen that mess that we just saw and went, oh my god. He might still be nearby. I need to call someone. Why not? Chat. What do we think? The apartment manager seems dodgy as hell. The policeman looks drunk. And Takashi, he might not even be close by. It's a tough one. You'd still go with the Popo? I mean, they are patrolling the area at least, right? That's a good point. We are going to try for the Popo. Alright. Popo? Unless the Popo are in on it. I bet he didn't leave the apartment. Yes, this is the police. Fuck! The police should be here soon. Oh, fuck me! What can I do? I can't do anything. I can't run. How do I... Wait, what? Oh, should I just wait? Do you think I'm supposed to just wait? In the room? I can't go back in here. Closet? No, but he sees me. Maybe the bath. Nope. I wonder if I'm supposed to go in the other room and try and run past him? Do I have a dash? Hang on, wait. I do, okay, so I do kind of have a run. But I don't really have much room in here, because he's going to be coming towards me. So I can run over here. Around him, maybe? Got him! Whoop, 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 whoop! Bitch! Oh, he's here. Got him. Are you with it? You're not in on it, are you? Stop! Hey, wait, what? Great running animation. The man next door was arrested on suspicion of murder. In room 204, a blood-stained saw and multiple unidentified bodies were discovered, revealing years of gruesome crimes. However, the apartment manager vanished that night and remains missing. The police suspect him as an accomplice, but there are no leads. Oh, a month has passed. I borrowed money from my boss and moved out. The memories of the incident still linger, but at least the nightmares have stopped. For now. Dun dun dun. Is that it? Did we get the good ending? Today's on me. Eat as much as you want. Great, 100 gyoza, let's go. Thanks. So that guy from room 202 still hasn't said anything, huh? Yeah. According to the police, he's barely said a word during interrogation. Almost like he can't say anything. What about the apartment manager? Any updates? He completely vanished after that night. It's like he never existed in the first place. Oh my fucking god, that's seriously creepy. Huh? What's up? No, it's nothing. Good end? How is that a fucking good ending? I'm being possessed by the fucking manager. What? Okay. Wait, what? Questionable good ending, I think you'll find, yeah. Staying alive is good. At what cost? That means you're forever walking down the street? The apartment manager was a ghost out for vengeance. Oh, maybe the apartment manager was in on the possessions. Someone put the key at the bottom of the stairs after all. Honestly, I don't think this is the kind of property where they put that much thought into it. Gained a new friend stare. Oh, I don't think I need him as a friend, to be honest with you. You're going to be walking outside constantly looking behind your shoulder, but I guess that's a good ending. True. Although I'll mainly be looking at everyone doing this at me. I don't think I've ever seen anyone have every NPC's neck snap to your face as much as this game. But it was fun. I enjoyed it nonetheless. It was a good game. By Yamato. Haunted Property. I think is this their first ever game? So not their first ever game, but it's very Chillos coded. What's this? The Night Cleaner. Oh, this came out this month. Same assets. Just with rain filter. I can turn off my... I don't think I got my heart rate up that high. Is this a trailer or just game footage? Alright, you need to hire someone to get a better trailer for your game, bro. Using the same engine for the guys, though. Anyway, guys. Before I go any further. Wasn't intending on playing a game tonight, but we did it. It is 1:30 in the morning, so I don't think I should be going on for too much longer. Let me see who I can send you off to, and we will see. I don't know if I'm streaming later today. I might not. Depends how much work I can get done now. Great song. Love it. Right, raid. Boom. Yo, Carl's on. Let's give Carl some love. But seriously, guys, thank you so much for all the support, all the love, all the subs, the bits. Honestly, thank you for spending time with me. I love you all. You're having a great time, and I hope we get to do this more often. And yeah, you're all awesome. Thank you so much for hanging out with me for this long. Nearly 2 years. That's going to be next week. A 2-year anniversary is wild to think about. Much appreciated, all of you guys, and I'll see you on the next one, whenever that is. For now, ciao. Catch you later, guys. All right. Bye-bye, 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 bye-bye.